Share. Okay. There we go. Boom. All right, we are now live on the Tube and on Twitch. So if you are dedicated, go ahead and report for duty. And thank you so very much. Also, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight because, as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate y'all. So thank you so very much. Now, with that being said, let's all be active participants. Let's keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. All right, knocking out the gift goals. We also have the daily donation goal of $150. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All right. And guys, and if you are on the Tube, hi Tube. I see you all over there. Thank you guys for the anticipation. I really did appreciate that. I had to let you know that I was not forgetting you. I did not. I did not. I was just waiting for TikTok to do something. So thank you so much for being here. And if you do want to support the live, the best way to do so is via a super chat. All right. And we haven't done an announcement in a while. So let's do an announcement. Trump supporters, hi, good evening. I do want to let you know that this here is my joint. Okay. Yes. We definitely want to have these conversations because these aren't debates. Debates are formal. All right. You all don't understand formalities. You don't understand decorum. Okay. So we're going to call these conversations. Now, when you come up here, I will ask you, would you like to have a civil conversation, a decent discourse, or a heated exchange? You get to choose. Okay. Yeah, you do. You do. And I want you to know that the comments is not your safe space. You don't get to yap in the comments. All right. If my mods catch you yapping, what's going to happen is they will send you a request. If you do not accept that request, you're going to learn the lesson of the year, which is you can yap from outside of the club. All right. So there's that. So I think that you should choose your actions wisely. All right. And when you get up here and you get those three options, you should definitely choose a civil conversation or a decent discourse. With that being said, if you voted for Donald Trump, all right, and you want to talk about why Trump hates America and why you still support him, request up. Or if you voted for Donald Trump, all right, and you want to let us know how you're not going to hell, request up. Come on, you can do it. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this party started. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. And again, if you voted for Trump, go ahead and get in the box, and then we're gonna go from there. So let's see here. Boop. Hi, Q. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
You did? Okay. And how old are you?
36.
Okay. All right. Great. So which one would you like to discuss? Why you still support Donald Trump, or you trying to tell us that you're not going to hell? Which one?
Oh, I think we'll go with the first one.
Okay. All right. So why do you still support Donald Trump?
Well, he's still doing what I voted for, right?
Which is?
So I voted for the 1031 exchange. He's an advocate and has always been an advocate for the 1031 exchange. Harris was planning on putting a cap on
Is
it
this
and then
Monopoly?
subsequently
Is this
yeah.
Monopoly? It is Monopoly. You're talking about that real estate stuff again? Is that what you want to talk about? That's what you want to do? The obscure real estate rule that no one really knows about, but you
I
because
mean,
you work in real
it's
estate.
still true. It's still true.
You don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about how he's actually not deporting people, but detaining them. You don't want to talk about how he has cut Medicaid and also SNAP benefits for people. And so once that big ugly bill takes effect, people are going to go hungry and without insurance. You don't want to talk about how he's keeping the government shut down. And after only 2 days of being shut down, he wanted to talk to Russell Voigt and see how he can go about cutting hundreds of thousands of government jobs. Like, you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about this obscure thing that no one actually gives a rat's banana except for you and maybe 20 other people. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, we can talk about whatever one you want to cover. So pick
It's up
one
to
of
you.
those that
Pick
you
one, but
listed
pick
off, and we can
something that
talk about
people
it.
actually care about. Because I know that there's things that people care about, not the 1031 exchange.
Okay. What about the expediting of the permitting processes for the
The
liquefied
expediting of the
natural?
permitting processes.
Yeah,
Is this
for
for
liquefied
building
natural gas
permits?
plants.
Oh, natural gas
No,
plants.
Yeah.
Who
What?
issued more permits? Who issued more permits, Biden or Trump?
Um, okay, so you're gonna defer to oil. I'm not talking about oil. I'm
What are
talking
you
about
talking about? You're
LNG.
talking about natural gas? What would be the
Yeah.
benefit of it?
Okay, so LNG projects, LNG, they range between 1.8 and $14 billion, and they support jobs and communities, and I can go on and on.
What communities are they supporting though?
The communities of the entire supply chain, for the steel companies, the local mom and pop, contractors, electrical contractors, plumbing contractors, iron workers, riggers.
Okay, so that's the who. How is it
That
benefiting them? Tell
isn't that
us.
what you asked?
No, no, no. You said no. I said who does it benefit? The next question is how does it benefit them? I
Yeah.
know, guys,
So
this is
the
enthralling
who,
conversation. I know, enthralling. Like, like we love this conversation. Yes.
y- yeah, the who is the communities in which these
You
LNG
already
plants are
answered the
built,
who. How does it benefit them is the question.
and it provides them jobs and economic growth.
How does it provide the mom and pop stores jobs? So are you saying that like if they lay the pipeline that it helps bring in jobs, but are these jobs
No,
permanent
no,
jobs
no.
or are they
I mean,
temporary? How does it work?
uh,
You're
w-
explaining it to me.
well, yeah, yeah. So, okay. So you have pre-commissioning. Well, you have pre-construction. You have design, front end design and engineering. You have the entire construction. You have pre-construction. You have pre-commissioning. You have commissioning, and then you have the overall plant, and then the maintenance of the plant. So not only that's job creation in itself. I mean, even down to like the paper that you need for even these contracts and the daily operations of the facility, because a facility is built on 200 acres generally, and then you also have 7,500 workers on a site that size, and then long-term jobs locally.
What's the impact of the natural gas on the environment though?
Minimal, because it's you just said it, natural gas.
I know, but
It's
like what's
yeah.
the impact on the environment? Because I know that you have to do an environmental study before you can actually
Yep, yep, yep.
start
So
it.
you
So
so you not
impact.
only that,
So I'm asking.
so you do a failure modes effective analysis, and then you do a environmental impact statement, and on that environmental impact statement, you look at, the hierarchy of controls to control, um, releases and, mishaps to the environment. Compare, like, if you compare that type of infrastructure to others, it's, if you were rank it from high, medium, or low risk, it would be on the low risk side of things.
It would be on the low risk side of things? Okay.
Mhm.
Why do you say that though? Because
Um,
they still have to
because
drill and they have to do the land lease and they have to do the
they
geological and
they don't
seismic
drill
studies.
here. In this situation, they don't drill for oil.
So what are they doing then?
Y they're not
I'm
drilling. So
learning.
basically,
I don't know what you're talking
yeah, yeah.
about, so I'm learning.
No, no, it's all good. So basically, they'll take natural gas and
Mhm.
liquefy it. So it goes through a cryogenic process,
Okay.
and then they liquefy the
It's
gas.
cleaner than oil?
That process, absolutely.
Okay. All right. And how many of these like natural gas facilities or whatever or these plants do we have in the US?
Ooh, the exact number, I don't know. But I know that over the past 10 years, they built like 15 of them.
Mm. Does this have anything to do with fracking?
No.
Okay. So nothing to do with fracking. So no drilling. Okay. Let's see here. So according to the Union of Concerned Scientists, that's a fantastic names, about 2,000 natural gas power plants in the US. Okay. I'm reading about it here. So they provide the power. Do. Tell us more. Keep talking about it.
Yeah. So, and the easiest way to or one of the ways to transport natural gas to other countries, right, is to liquefy it because the volume you get more volume out of liquefaction, and if you liquefy natural gas, there's more. Um, it's basically multiplying the volume by a
And you
thousand,
call it
right?
liquefied natural gas, right?
Yeah,
It's LNG. That's what you were talking about?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm listening.
Yeah, so you turn the natural gas, which is like a fume, like a not a fume or a vapor, it's a gas, right? So you take that gas and you freeze it through
Oh, I think I
cryogenic.
remember this now. So this is the stuff
Mhm.
that you do like, because I think you talked about this before, and I'm not gonna kid you, it did go out one ear, like in one ear and out the other. So there's that. But this is the stuff that has the methane, the methane. And so like the greenhouse gas, right? So it's actually not good for the environment. We should be focusing
Um,
on things like wind, solar, and maybe even nuclear energy, right?
so so to answer your question, have we talked about this previously?
I feel like we
The
have.
re
Someone came up here, and this was months ago, though.
No, no, not months ago. We have not talked about it months ago.
I don't
Um,
know if it was you,
but
but somebody else talked about this because I
sure.
remember the greenhouse gas thing.
So, just about anything you do, I mean, you're gonna put off a GHG, a carbon emission.
But which one
Um,
would be better for the environment, would have least of a negative impact? Let's say nuclear or the LNG, the liquefied natural gas.
depends.
What do you mean
Depends on
depends?
the well, if you have a nuclear, if you don't do it the correct way and you have like a failure, a catastrophe, right? And you're comparing the two.
Hold on. Well, you said that nuclear has a greenhouse gas emissions, but it actually has 0 direct greenhouse gas emissions. So the plant itself may have some that comes with it, a low amount, but the energy, like this type of energy, so nuclear power does it. But liquefied nitrogen gas, no, I'm sorry, but liquefied natural gas, right? LNG, it does. So, like, do you have like a study, a report, or anything like that that shows that, nuclear is
Hold on.
more detrimental to the environment than LNG is?
So, but let me educate you a little bit before because you need it. Okay. Um,
No, I don't want it anymore.
yeah.
No, because you're wrong. LNG
Well,
isn't
actually,
more
I'm
safe
not
for the
wrong.
environment. No, it's not. So that's why I ask you, do you have a study or something? Because if you have a study, then I'm like myself in the class, we can look at the study and we can like read over it. We can see what the source is it peer reviewed, all of those good things to show that they have actually,
Okay. Yeah.
researched, studied, and
Let,
tested its
yeah.
impact on the environment.
I think this conversation is extremely messy right now. So let
Why
me
is it
clean it up and then
messy?
we can move on.
Why is it messy
Because
though? Because I'm asking you for a study?
no,
Why
that's not why it's messy. If you
why is
let
it
me get a
messy?
word in edgewise, I will explain why it's messy.
You have been talking for a long time until it clicked in my brain, remembering the conversation. And so now that I remember the conversation,
Uh-huh.
I'm asking you for a study because I've talked about this
Okay.
before. If not with you, then someone else. It just took a
Okay.
moment. The medication kicked in.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But before we pull up any studies,
Oh,
I want to make sure
okay.
we clean up this conversation a little bit.
Hmm.
Because the actual like nuclear energy, does it does it off gas, greenhouse gas gas? No. Does liquefied natural gas, off gas, um, greenhouse gas? Yes. But when you think about an operation, you have to take in consideration the life cycle analysis. It's a LCA, okay, of the entire process. That's number one. I did not make the claim that it is a cleaner source than nuclear. I said that anything that you do have a byproduct of a greenhouse gas. Okay, you will have a byproduct of a greenhouse gas from a nuclear facility in a
What's that gas?
indirect. Because look, I just want to make one last comment
Go ahead.
because there's scope one, there's scope two, and there's scope three when you're talking about GHG emissions.
Okay. What's the gas? What's the gas that the nuclear plants put off? Like, what's the gas? What's the greenhouse gas that they put off? Because I'm reading here, all right? And again, if you have any type of study or anything, because I'm coming from this from a super beginner's level and you're the expert. So, as the expert, I expect you to have some form of study, research, sources, something that would be able to refute what it is that I'm reading right now. All right. And what I'm reading right now is that nuclear plants do not emit any type of particulate matter, no aerosols or any other toxic chemicals into the air. So there's that. Like the only thing they do is from their towers emit steam. So what is like you're excited about Donald Trump issuing permits for a natural gas, right? Like for these plants and whatnot, because it is a source of energy, right? But it's detrimental to the environment when we should be focusing on things like
I'm not
nuclear
sure if I
energy.
was cutting out. Maybe I have a bad signal, but
It's
I
possible, but
said
I don't know.
okay. Okay, so you just now Googled it, right?
I'm just searching it. I'm doing the
Mhm,
research
mhm.
as we
Okay,
go
perfect.
along to take a look.
So okay, so uranium mining. Okay,
Why are we talking
what
about
type?
uranium mining? I don't want you to pivot. I want you to stay
What?
on what's
Holy,
safer
are
for
you
the
serious right
environment.
now? Oh,
I
never
am
mind. You
doing
don't
this
know.
Monopoly. I want you to stay on what's important for the environment. All right. Like we're talking about nuclear energy versus
Yeah,
LNG, liquefied natural gas. Because when
yeah,
you came up here, you wanted to talk about 1031
ma'am.
exchange. And I said, that's so obscure. No one really
Yeah,
cares. And then I listed some
go ahead and
things
monologue.
and I let you pick. And you said, well, we can talk about the natural gas permits. I asked you, why do you like it? You said because of its benefits to the communities around it, is what you said, especially in relation to jobs. All right. My whole, I wanted to know what is its impact on the environment since we have better options. And those better options are things such as wind, solar, and also nuclear. And we started having a conversation about the differences between the two. Because if I'm going to build a natural gas plant or a nuclear plant, I'm still going to have a benefit to the communities, the surrounding communities, because it'll still be jobs that'll be there for the taking. So there's that. So, like, outside of that, okay, what are
Mhm.
the pros and the cons? It looks like there are more pros with nuclear than there is with LNG, liquefied natural gas.
Okay. Well, okay, so
Do you
for
have
a
something to
nuclear
state
facility,
differently? Sorry.
yeah.
Mhm.
For a nuclear facility,
Mhm.
do you know that you have to have uranium?
Okay.
Okay. So where do you think that they get that uranium for that nuclear facility?
Likely from mining. Where did they get it
Just
from?
just like what I yeah, from
Mhm.
mining.
Yeah.
Mhm. So look that up because
What are you looking for?
admits what type of CO2 do you get from mining uranium?
Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum. Okay. So it says uranium mining is bad for the environment due to the radioactive waste, which can contaminate water, soil, and air for centuries. So there's no winning. Do we have to go with solar? Like, what's the bad part about solar, or what's the bad part about wind energy then?
So the step 2,
I'm learning.
after you mine the uranium,
Uh
you
huh.
have to process and
You have to
enrich the
enrich it. Yeah.
uranium. Yeah. So that's the
Mhm.
second process, which also emits CO2 gas.
But overall, the question is overall. And again, I'm really am asking you for a study. I'm not being facetious. I'm asking you for a study. All right. Is there a study or anything that you have that shows that natural gas is, is better on the environment than other types of energy?
That wasn't my claim.
No, I'm just asking you, do you have one? You're excited about permits. What the do? You care about permits. Who cares? All right. All
Yeah.
right. Because outside of the permits being issued, we have a lot of different things to look at. There's more factors here. Just like I just learned from you. I just learned from you. All right. That there's more to nuclear energy than just, of course, building a plant and what it puts off. We have to mine for the uranium. We have to enrich the uranium. And also, just reading here, that can have lasting impacts. All right. Radioactive. We don't want people glowing in the dark and whatnot. All right. So, my question to you is, do you have any research, all right, from this thing that you care so deeply about, Monopoly, all right, that you want to provide to the class or that you're able to provide to the class that lets us know? Because people don't know what they don't know, right? So, that lets us know that natural gas would be the better option.
I let me just say this real quick.
If not, it's
Um,
okay. I promise.
uh, do I didn't say it's a better option. I said
I know. Oh my God.
one of the. Here's the other thing. Trump was also advocating for more
New York
nuclear
City.
plants. You do realize that, right? That's what he ran on because Biden was having them like locked up. Biden was not an advocate for nuclear plants. Trump ran on adding nuclear. It was part of his plan, which Biden didn't have a plan for nuclear facilities.
Hold on one moment.
And by the way, there
Mm.
nuclear plants off gas radioactive GHG, which is greenhouse gases.
You lie. You lie, Monopoly. Hey, Maz, I know who Monopoly is. I know who he is, guys. So we're good. I know who he is. So, Monopoly, you tell a fib. Um,
Huh.
you said that Biden didn't want more nuclear energy, but he did. The administration wanted to basically extend our nuclear. Basically, I'm going to say grid, even though I don't think that's what it's called. But they wanted to expand nuclear energy within the United States of America. So there's that. I Hey, why do you say that they didn't want to do that?
They didn't have a plan. They didn't run on it, and that they didn't have a plan.
I mean, running on it and not having a plan are two different things. But I have something here from S&P Global. There's S&P Global, and the date on the article is July 10th of 2024, and it says Biden signs bill to boost advanced nuclear development. All right, let's see here. U.S. President Joe Biden signed into law legislation to support the. He signed into law. Interesting. Legislation to support the development of advanced nuclear reactors by reducing licensing times and cutting processing fees. And so this was U.S. Senate Bill 870, the Accelerating Deployment of Versatile Advanced Nuclear for Clean Energy Act. This is it's called, so basically Advanced Act is the name of it. So he did, in fact, want to expand the use of nuclear energy in the United States of America. And they did have a plan for it
Oh, okay.
because there was a bill that was signed for it. So you are categorically wrong on that one.
Okay. Great.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
See, we don't know what we don't know, right? Exactly. Okay. Anywho, all right. You want to talk about something else?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Hey guys, I know we are having so much fun right now, like a lot of fun. This conversation is super duper interesting. Yes, it is. We're learning about nuclear energy, guys. We are, and also natural gas. So, hey, this is educational and a lot of fun, you guys. So, if you're learning something, knock out those finger hearts. All right, we are at how many do we have left, guys? Ah, we have 50 more finger hearts to go. So, let's go ahead and knock those out. All right. And if you're enjoying this education, because at this moment is not entertainment. So if you're enjoying this education that you're receiving, all right, remember Black women's labor ain't free. All right. And if you want to support me and Bubba, pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And if you're watching on the tube, by all means, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so very, very much. I appreciate you all. Also, my mods, again, I know who Monopoly is. I do know who Monopoly is, guys. All right. He turns it on and he turns it off, is what he does. So there's that. But thank you
What
all
does that even
so very
mean?
much for your care. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Let's keep doing all the good things, guys. All of the good things.
What do I turn on?
Oh, like your racism.
Oh,
You it depends on which what space you're in when you do it.
yeah, that is true.
I know. I said I know who you are. Like when you started talking, I said, "Is this Monopoly?" And you was like, "Yeah." You was about to try to lie and say it wasn't, but I knew it was you.
Hey,
Mhm.
everybody knows. I mean, they already know.
Mhm.
Hey, so
Oh, go ahead.
what other topic do you have an issue with
What do you think
regarding
about
Trump?
Donald Trump trying to federalize the National Guard and send them into these cities? What do you think about it?
Oh, I appreciate it.
You appreciate it? So you okay?
Yeah.
Why do you appreciate it?
Well, the thing is, it's the local police officers. They've had a opportunity to solve that problem a long time ago and police those areas. They haven't been doing a good job, and so we need to escalate it.
We need to escalate it? When you say escalate, what
Yeah,
does escalate look like to you?
what Trump's doing.
Okay, so because you've seen the footage though, right? You know that ICE went into a building in the middle of the night. It wasn't that they went into a building. They used a Black Hawk helicopter, all right, to deploy ICE agents from it in the middle of the night. And hundreds of ICE agents went into a building under the pretense of having 5 immigration warrants, but was knocking not why do I say knocking? They were breaking down the doors and also breaking in the windows of residents who turned out to be Black Americans, citizens. They took children out of their beds in the middle of the night, some of them with just their underwear on, and zip tied the children. A witness even said she heard an ICE agent say, "Fuck them kids." 30 people, 30 people were arrested. And they're not even telling us whether or not if those people were, the ones with the warrant because they had 5 warrants. That means they had a warrant for 5 people. So there's that. So you think that that's okay? Monopoly.
So not exactly. If that is true, but I don't. Do you actually believe those reports?
Yeah, I do believe those reports. I do.
Why?
I believe those reports because what reason would those people have to lie? It is true.
I
It's
mean,
documented.
actually a lot of reasons if you think about it. political motive, right?
Political motive, like the
Hold on, what
people that
about
live at the
what about
South
me?
Shore apartment.
Attention.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. The people that live at the South Shore apartment have reason to lie and say that a Black Hawk helicopter descended in their neighborhood on their block, and then ICE agents came out.
oh, that's
Like
probably true.
I
That's probably
okay, because I
true.
say I know that like MAGA loves fan fiction,
Hey, that part's
but
probably true.
no one else is writing fan fiction around here.
Now, but where is that coming from though? Like the actual news you're spouting.
The news that's been spouted, no, the news that I'm relaying to you comes from major sources. We have the AP reporting on it. We have Reuters, BBC, Al Jazeera. We also have mainstream media such as NBC, ABC, and CBS reporting on it too. So there's independent news sources along with the mainstream media reporting on it. Also, all right, this incident is being included in an ACLU lawsuit against ICE because it's cruel what they did.
What is ACLU?
I'm sorry, you don't know what ACLU is?
No.
This is something I will ask you to look up yourself to learn what ACLU is. Yeah. I will tell you to look that up for yourself. Because I'm yeah. It might be something you want to look into so that you can learn something.
I got you. Hang on, let's see.
Mm-hmm. Do. Ba-dum-bum.
It's a nonprofit
Yes,
organization.
Nonprofit. Yeah, hold on one moment. Liam, get a job. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Liam going once. Liam going twice. Liam is out of here. Okay, bye, Liam. All right, what's this here?
Could I use the ACLU?
Huh? What do you say? Oh,
would they fight for my rights?
Yeah, if your rights are being violated, yeah, they will. Are your rights being violated at this present moment? Or have they been violated? Because that's what they do.
So.
You don't think so? All right. You got anything else, Monopoly?
No, but hey, thanks for talking about that stuff. I didn't know about that situation.
Yeah, you might want to go look into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bid you adieu. I am. I'm not even gonna play the sound for you, Monopoly. Matter of fact, yes, I am. Hold on, one moment, Monopoly. He left. He left. He's all fudge chickles. He didn't want to hear Cat Williams. He knew what was coming. Oh, that was boring. Okay, all right, guys. Let's
Cat Williams
pick up
is
the
a Trump
pace.
supporter, by the way.
Who gives a fuck?
You
Guys,
should.
keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all other good things. I know that was like much watch. I don't know what that was, but keep doing all of the good things, guys. Let's go ahead and knock out the finger hearts. We have 6 of them to go. Also, guys, let's get this up to 100,000 likes. Show TikTok that you want to be here. All right, Dr. Still, why you keep rolling your ass? Stop rolling your ass in the comments. Okay. And also, Tube, if you are watching on the Tube, make sure that you are liking the stream. Make sure you're liking the stream. All right. Oh, and also, hi, Sean. Thank you so much. Sean said, sent a super chat and said, "So not true, Queen E. I want him to explain how the gas plume over the Four Corners area is a neato thing. Pun intended. This is pathetic gaslighting." He really did try it, though. He really, really did try it. I'm sorry I missed it. Let me actually open up YouTube. But Sean, he really did try it. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all, for our first donation of the night from the other disgusted veteran. So we're now at 145 away from our daily goal. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. And I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. Thank you all so much for your kindness, your support, your love, the encouragement, and the engagement. Let's keep this going. We have, who are you? Guardian? We have Guardian on the panel. Did you vote for Donald Trump, sir?
I did, yeah.
Okay. All right. And how old are you?
I am 45.
Okay. All right. So we have two options. We can talk about how Trump hates America and why you support him, or we can talk about how you voted right so you won't see the light. All right. Which would you like to talk about?
Well, we could talk about the right, and I won't see the light because I used to be left.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So you voted for Trump. It means you're going to hell. All right. How are you not
Right.
going to hell?
How am I going to hell?
Oh, you want to know? Sure. Cool. Okay, great. Because you voted for cruelty, you voted
Mhm.
for hate, you voted for
Mhm.
retribution, right? And you voted for censorship. Things that the Lord, your Jesus Christ, is not against. I mean, is against.
Well,
I'm sorry. was
I
trying to
am
be
not.
sarcastic.
I'm atheist, first of all, so I really don't care.
I don't care.
Secondly,
You still going to hell.
you
Everybody
cannot
got
say
someplace to go.
otherwise that it would have been any different if Kamala were president.
Oh, what? Well, of course we can't say. We can
No,
only
you can't, because they
speculate
were
and
caught
do
with
some
censorship to begin
conjecture
with.
to say, hold on one moment. Because you're not going to steamroll it. I'm not letting that
I'm not
happen.
steamrolling nothing. You asked me
Yeah,
a question. You just
you
want to
said
talk.
one thing, I'm going to respond to it. You're right. We can't
You made a
say
blanket statement,
that
but sure.
things will be different under Kamala. We can only speculate and do a bit of conjecture. All right. If Kamala Harris had been president, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 99.9% sure that if Kamala Harris were president, we would not have the National Guard federalized in major U.S. cities. We won't have that. We wouldn't have our Medicaid system being cut by almost $900 billion. We also
be good.
wouldn't have our SNAP program being defunded by the tune of almost $200 billion.
You're
So
just throwing
we
out
wouldn't
numbers, though,
have
but you're not
that.
saying exactly what they're cutting.
We also, I'm so sorry. We're not saying exactly what they're cutting.
Yeah, like let's
Okay,
take for
all right.
example
Tell us
I was
exactly what they're cutting.
15
then.
years ago when I was fined $2,500 twice for not having insurance because of the ACA. Where was all this outrage? It was nowhere to be found. And now that I actually have a wife and child and actually make a really good living, you guys are going to try to throw this in my face. Get a fucking second job. Get a fucking second job. I do not care, because I was fined $5,000 when I was the most poor I was ever in my life. And I was too old to be on my parents' insurance and too broke to afford insurance. And what happened? The Obama administration charged me $2,500 twice for not being able to afford insurance.
Hey,
So
Hector,
fuck
wasn't that
you.
the poison pill
Fuck
that
you.
they had in place and Ted Cruz put that in there? If
Yeah.
you
No,
didn't have
it was the
insurance?
ACA
That
that
is
was
correct.
passed by Obama and the
Okay, I
Obama
thought
administration.
so. I thought
Yeah.
so.
And it was fucking
Yeah, so I don't
$2,500
think you-
twice. Fuck you.
Yeah, so that poison pill that you're referencing very much was sponsored by Ted Cruz and put in there.
It was sponsored by all of fucking
I don't
Congress and
remember
the
asking
Obama
you
administration.
shit
It was
while I'm
literally
fucking
Obamacare. It was the
talking.
ACA. Fuck you.
Okay, you are. You.
This energy was nowhere to be found when I was
So
getting
there's
fucking
that.
pummeled
Then I
into the
do
ground. So
specifically
fuck
recall.
you.
I do specifically recall many members, both on the Democratic and the Republican side, who screamed about the penalties that many people had to pay, including myself.
Who wanted Obamacare?
So again, listen.
You promised us that we would have affordable health care, and you fucking
because
fined me for it.
I don't think
Fuck
I'm
you
done
and
talking.
your entire
I know
party.
you
I will
can
never
hear
vote
the
Democrat again.
sound of my voice.
I
There's
will
a thing
never
that
vote
you need
Democrat
to
again.
learn how to do, and I think
Nobody
that
should
thing
vote
should
Democrat
start with
ever
shutting
again,
the
because
fuck
you guys
up,
are a bunch
because
of
I'm
fucking
still
gaslighting
speaking,
liars.
okay?
And
So
it's
let's try this
because of
again.
you.
So
Oh,
when I
he
was
can't
supposed to
turn his
Republicans-
microphone
You're
off?
talking, how the
Ain't
fuck
no
am I
fucking
supposed
way.
to have
not working.
empathy for people not having insurance
Literally
when you
not working.
motherfuckers find
What in
me
the
for
world?
not having insurance? Fuck you.
So yeah, anyways,
Yeah, he's going bye-bye. That was
yeah,
weird.
that works.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work for me either, which was strange.
It says something about not supporting the features. Some
Yeah,
update or
like it says
something?
his doesn't support the feature or something. I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
that's weird.
Like, Hector, if you want to start over and tell the class, by all means, go ahead.
Absolutely. So this is a talking point that they often use, but they use it selectively. The Heritage Foundation played a role in the organizing of the ACA. The good parts were more so amended by Republicans. One of the negative parts were the poison pill, which was sponsored by the individuals such as like Ted Cruz, and that was implemented very much so. And we all know that no one liked it. I, for one, also had to pay a penalty for not having health insurance that year.
But Hector, wasn't it a whole fight about the poison pill that like the Republicans wouldn't vote for it unless it had this in there?
Yep. Along with several other amendments because they wanted to cap it. The ACA was also supposed to be expanded to several million more Americans before Republicans got involved because they didn't want it to be, it was giving too much universal health care. We know how they all feel about that, although they don't cry about the fact that our taxpaying dollars are paying for Israel's universal health care, but I digress.
Exactly.
And I also want to make this point. We can absolutely 6,000% say for certainty that Kamala Harris's presidency would have been vastly different. What makes that statement so much easier to make is just how downhill we've went since Donald Trump has taken office. And then we know that Kamala Harris's policies would have been drastically different from Donald Trump's, outside of, I guess, whatever Republicans would have blocked in Congress.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, the reason why is just because I'm a super pragmatic person when I think about things. So, like, looking at it all, so being pragmatic, I'm like 99.99999% sure, all right, that we wouldn't be dealing with the uncertainty of tariffs if Kamala was president. We definitely, I think, to be honest, we would not be dealing with a level 5 famine in Gaza. We wouldn't be dealing with, again, the National Guard being federalized and used as a weapon against American citizens by the president if Kamala Harris had been elected. Also, children wouldn't be going without school lunch had Kamala Harris been elected. All right. And none of you, and none of the people that you may know, none of your neighbors, none of the people that you pass by in the darn grocery store, all right, would have to worry about where their next meal is coming from. All right. Because we wouldn't be, concerned about cuts to SNAP benefits. We wouldn't be concerned about cuts to Medicaid, because I hope you all understand that when people don't qualify for Medicaid, they're going to have to do one of two things. They're either going to have to get the insurance via their employer, which they're still going to pay for, or they're going to have to get it, privately, which they still pay for. All right. So that's taking money from one pot and putting it into another. All right. And when you don't have enough money to go into both pots, guess what ends up happening? You go without something. So there's that. All right. But guess what, Hector? Guess what? He going to be really upset. He going to be real upset when his insurance premiums go up. I know that much. He going to be real upset. Real life upset.
Yeah. When he can't afford it, he end up with stage 4 cancer from all that bitterness, and he end up passing away, and he wake up to see a very, very black space instead of that bright light. He gonna be triple time shocked. It's gonna be crazy.
That part. Oh my God, we're getting a Dean raid, guys. Shout out to the Dean raid. The Dean raid. All right. And so with that being said, welcome in, Dean Raiders. Welcome in. All right. Let me see here. Guys, make sure as you come in, you're tapping the screen. If you're not following me, go ahead and make sure that you are. Tap next to my name. You see it at the top. It's like right there. All right. Tap that and follow me. Also, if you're not following Hector, you should do so. You definitely should do so. All right. Make sure you're following Hector too. Also, guys, we're currently working on the high bears. All right. We have 86 of those to go. So let's go ahead and knock those out. And guys, we do have our daily donation goal of $145 remaining. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And just for shits and giggles, shiggles, I copyrighted it. It's mine. It belongs to me. Thank you very much. All right. If you only have CA Cash App, all right, you should send it to Santana. Send it to Santana and put some hearts by the name and tell him that is for Erica. Drop some hearts in Santana's Cash App and say it's for Erica. All right. Wake him up because I'm pretty sure he's asleep. All right. Let's do that. All right. Also, guys, while Hector is here, make sure you're showing him all the love, guys. Make sure you're showing Hector all the love. And shout out to Tarot over there on the tube. Tarot said, let me make sure here, pronounce arrow with a capital T, Tarot. But hell, Hector, you always say their name wrong. It's taro. I be saying it right because I say tarot, so I said it right.
Is it tarot or tarot? Because I've been saying tarot.
Shh, it's taro. Quiet.
Don't do this.
Yes. But hell, Hector. They love you, Hector. Awesome. All right. Also, shout out to Sean for another 5. Sean sent a super and said, poor, y'all hear my son? My goodness. Poor little beta insult. Besides projection, misdirected anger is their only forte. Go cry in 4chan. We ain't having it. Heart to Hector, too. Sean cracks me up.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I also want to point out that individual agencies have been doing assessments in the money we've been wasting on particular raids or false accusations and stuff, such as ICE or in our health department, so on and so forth. In the next couple of years, when we combine all of these reports together to see how much money we've been just throwing away with this agenda, whoo, Lord have mercy. Fiscal responsibility. Republicans ain't never going to be able to talk about that again.
Exactly. I am so serious. I can't wait for them to get their scarlet letter because what? Please, I can't wait for them to wear a big old M in the middle of their forehead. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I know it don't sound nice, but I can't wait for them to get it. Because all this harm, all this destruction, when they knew, we told them. I can't let them use the excuse of, I didn't know. Yes, you did. Don't lie. You knew. Anywho, also shout out to Lindsay. Is this Lindsay with the ass? Lindsay, shout out to Lindsay for the 15. Thank you so very much. Lindsay said Ted Cruz is always the problem. Yes, Cancun Cruz is always the problem. And he ain't never around when he's supposed to be either, which is strange. It's like he knows. He knows. Also, shout out to Feisty for the 20. Thank you so much, Feisty. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lindsay, Feisty, Taro, and Sean. Y'all draw some hearts in the chat for everyone that donated. All right. And this is me doing math. All right. We're now at $100. We're only $100 away from our daily donation goal. Let's keep doing all the good things. And if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. I don't think that this person, did he make a sighting, Shauna? Is he behind me? Oh, he is behind me.
Good evening, everybody. Hi, Miss Erica.
Hey,
Hi,
Royalty.
Royalty. I love.
I promise. I just need 2 seconds. I promise.
Okay.
I just came across a story, and I don't know if anyone's following it. There was a CK follower who unalived 2 girls just a few days ago, and mainstream media is not talking about it.
Okay.
He was stalking these girls and unalived them because they spoke out against CK.
Oh wow.
Yes. And these were teenage girls. These were 17, 6, I think one was 17, the other one was 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Where did this happen?
I think it happened in Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. It's on Tabitha. I don't know if you follow her. It's the chat is telling me it happened in New Jersey. He was a young guy too. He was a mini brown coat.
Vincent Valley Laurel. Hold up.
It was a hit and run.
Yes, he ran them over with his car.
So I'm reading about it. The New York Times has reported on it.
Yeah, so I wanted to share that with you. I promised I was going to be 2 seconds, but I just wanted to give you that bit of tea. So, because I know one thing that you guys were doing was holding Wahete people accountable. Mm-hmm. And yeah, this is definitely one way that you can get a conversation going.
My goodness.
All right, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna let you open the door for other Trump supporters. Y'all come up in the box. Stop being pussies. Bye.
She said it. Thank you, Royalty. Have a great night, love.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. So like Royalty said, I mean, I'm doing my very best not to call you that. I don't want any discords or Reddit threads about me. I'm just saying, all right, because I'll crash the fuck out. I'm just going to let you all know that. I'm being very serious. Anywho, with that being said, guys, keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. And if you voted for Trump, go ahead and get in the box. We're only looking for people who voted for Donald Trump. All right, get it in box, request up. Let's have a conversation because you definitely don't know how to debate. Hi, Laura, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, no, I did not. I accidentally requested.
All right, no worries. Thanks for being
Sorry,
here.
thanks.
Have a great night.
You too, thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate you,
All right.
48%.
Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Tap, tap, tap the screen. I'm reading about this here. I'm trying to see if there is any mention in the Times article about the New York Times article about Kirk. I don't know.
All I saw is that he was an avid Charlie Kirk follower and supporter.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it in the New York Times article. There's one from New Jersey Spotlight News. Not familiar with them, but I can look into it.
He ranted about them in a live stream
Oh wow.
before it happened. Ooh.
Jeez Louise. Wow. Yeah, he was stalking them for months and that reported. Oh. So they reported his behavior to the police with no response. Somebody about to lose their job. Somebody about to lose their job, as they should.
Mind
as they
you,
friggin' should.
one of them
Mhm.
reported him at his school for allegedly finding child CSAM.
Oh no.
That he was involved in CSAM, and that's what he was mad about.
Oh, because he was about to go to prison. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Very interesting. That other guy, he came in and kind of sucked the air out of the room, did he not? Fucking weird. I was charged $5,000. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Sorry. It made me laugh. Hector is reading about it. His uncle is on the police force. These stories just keep getting like more almost fantastical in a sense.
You like fish or something?
I do like fish. I do. I was considering being a pescatarian, but then I was like, you know what? No, sometimes I want to eat a steak, a nice ribeye.
I think it's great to try everything, see what works best.
Okay, Carl,
talk about
did
the
you?
top.
Well, you have fish in your profile picture. You voted for Trump?
Is that what you'd be inclined to believe?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that before.
Did
No.
you? You
I'm
didn't
sorry,
vote
she
for
just
Trump?
asked a literal question.
You didn't vote for Trump?
Oh no. No,
Oh.
but I support him.
Did you vote?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Kamala.
Vote for
Kamala.
Amala?
Kamala.
Kamala.
Oh, I'm like, who? What name are you saying, sir? Can you say Kamala?
Yeah.
Okay, try it. Let's try it. Let us hear you say it. All 486 people say Kamala. Go ahead.
Kamala.
Oh, you
Kamala.
can't say it? Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna say it slowly. All right. And if you can't get it right, then you can go troll somewhere else, okay?
Oh, you want me to?
Kamala.
Oh, okay. You want me to say Kamala? That's what you want?
Say Kamala.
Kamala.
All right, good boy.
Kamala?
Good job. Good job. I'm glad speech
Kamala?
therapy worked for you today. All right.
Thank you.
Now, with that being said, what, Hector?
I'm just saying this is pathetic because even his bitch ass president knew how to say it the whole time.
Exactly.
I didn't even vote for him. I mean, he's your president too.
He's not.
Nah, I don't gotta claim him.
Oh, do you not live in America?
Oh, got you. So living in America makes Donald Trump your president?
Holy shit.
I'm asking a question.
Oh,
Living in
this is
America
great.
makes Donald
I
Trump
love
your
this.
president.
I love when people say I'm slow and
No.
they wanna say I'm
Go
a
ahead and say it.
troll.
Go ahead and say it.
but then they
Living
do
in
things
America,
like that. That's cute.
Living in America makes Donald Trump your president, right? Because that would make me American, right? Right? Right?
Carl, come back.
Because I feel like there's a large portion of migrants that are being deported because they're allegedly not American, but apparently he's their president too. I mean, I'm
So the other thing about Donald Trump, though, is Hector. Do you remember just like a few days ago, he said that like Bad Bunny should be deported back to Puerto Rico?
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
pretty
like
great.
I'm not even sure if Donald Trump is aware that he is the president of the United States of America, let alone whether or not we recognize him as such.
Okay. Yeah, he's the president. I'm not sure if you knew that, but yeah, he is.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you want to talk
Very
about?
interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, do you read the background? The background says Trump hates America. Why do you support him? Or we can talk about how you voted for the right, so you won't see the light.
What do you mean I voted for the right?
You support Donald Trump, so you're going to hell.
Holy shit. Is this entertainment for people? Do people think
Which
this
one?
is funny?
Which one do you want to talk about?
I don't think he hates America. I think people like you hate Americans. That
Okay,
that
that's
would be
just a
way more like
deflection.
valid.
Okay, that's a
No, but it's
deflection. Let's talk about why you support Donald Trump.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, are we
Looks
talking
like-
about his hatred for America, or are we talking about the fact that you're going to hell? Pick a struggle.
I know which one.
I don't even believe in hell, first of all.
Okay, all right. So I guess
but
we're not
yeah,
talking
no.
about that one. So
You
why
don't
do you
have to
support
Yeah, I
Donald
don't-
Trump?
Hell just gotta believe in you.
Because everything, like his policy is like, it's just way more beneficial for actual Americans. We're not putting illegal immigrants first or giving trans surgeries to people in Guatemala.
It's funny, Erica. I love
yes,
it.
what's funny?
I love it when they say policy. You know why I love it when they say policy?
Mhm.
Because they can't even name one from him. And watch his
Yeah.
stupid ass prove it in like 2 seconds. Give me a sec.
Okay,
No, I
This
don't
is
know
gonna
any
be
policies.
fun. This is gonna be fun. Did you
Yeah.
just admit that you don't know any other policies?
No, I don't know any names of any policies, but I know the general like stance he
You
has.
said 1.5. Congratulations, stupid ass.
Jeez,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, well,
Fucking A.
when
So you just supporting Donald Trump off
so
vibes?
you think it's vibes because I can't name the exact letters and in the order for his policy, so you could like.
I don't think
look
you
it
have
up.
to
Like, I don't
name
understand
like
what you're
an
doing.
order or anything of that nature.
No,
I
but
just think
I
that
don't know the
like if
specific
you have to know what
case
it is that
number
you're
of,
supporting,
like.
because it seems
No,
like
I
it's all
do, but I
about
don't read all the
feces and
policies. Most people
feelings.
don't.
It just seems
No,
as
but
like
it's-
about
yeah.
feelings for you, brother.
Well,
It doesn't
what,
seem
are you
like
talking
you
about-
know what you're
You
talking
talking
about.
about Kamala with her vibes? That didn't turn out so good, did it?
No. Well, Kamala actually did release a policy that she wanted to enact. Donald Trump, on the other hand, had bullet points. So there's that.
Yeah, that's
There's,
cute.
there-
Yeah, well,
there's that.
yeah, America voted, so they clearly sided with Trump for a reason.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so mad about
What
it? I
was
don't get
it,
it.
Hector?
Why would
like
you say someone's going to hell for who they
1.9?
voted
No,
for?
1.8%.
Don't
Well,
you
If
think
you
that's
don't
kind of
believe
a
in
radical
hell, so
thing
what would
to
be
say?
what would be the purpose of having that conversation with you if you don't believe in it? That'd be silly.
Because if you
can't
wish
quote-
someone
you
to,
can't quote
okay,
scripture. You're not a follower
was
of
that a
Christ.
question or not?
That conversation
quoting
will be
scripture.
pointless.
What?
You don't want to have a conversation about why you support him? You don't want to do that? You want to try to pivot
What
to
was that?
something else?
Why I support him?
Yeah.
I already told you because
Yeah, we already
it's
talked about
mostly
it and
because
you
of-
did a really bad job. You want to try again?
yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know who's gauging if I did a bad job or not. Not really
The
worried
chat.
about what you think.
Hector, myself.
I don't
Hey,
read the
chat,
chat.
if you think that Carl has done a good job up here, all right? If you think he's done a
Well,
good
you haven't let me
job,
answer any questions.
then
I haven't
hold
really
on.
answered.
You want to know whether or not you've done a good job. We're about to
I'm
find out.
not. No, I said
If
I
you
don't
think he's
care.
done a good
I'm not
job,
even
put
gonna
a
look
1
at
in the
chat,
chat.
so.
If you think he's done a good job, put a 1. If you think he is doing piss poor, put a 2. Let's
Damn,
see
you
what
told me that
happens.
I'm going to be going to hell because I voted for Trump, even though I didn't vote for him. And you think you're winning? You said nothing to back up your claims of why you think he's a bad person.
That's super easy.
She
Like, what do
specifically
we do?
said you're going to help because you support Trump. There's a difference between the word support and vote. I know you would struggle to know that, but I just want to point that out.
I would struggle. Yeah. Listen. It's fine if you just want to bully people, but you're never going to get anywhere. So you can put the fries in the bag on TikTok, but you're not going to be
Mm.
relevant in any political space. You got nothing to say.
You can also
just-
shit
you
or
just
get
hate
off the
on Trump.
pot, Carl, but you know what? You're not doing either. You say why Donald Trump
What-
is a bad person. If you just want to look at him as a politician, why he's a bad person and why he's a bad politician, well, first things first, he promised you all 90 deals in 90 days. How many deals does he have signed?
Deals for what? I don't know what talking point you're referencing.
The-
I didn't even vote for the guy.
What?
This is why I support him, because of people like you, because you're evil. That's why. Like, if you want to
What are
answer,
we
it's because
doing?
Democrats are evil.
Hector,
Like,
Hector,
I don't have to
he
believe
knows
in heaven or hell to
nothing.
understand what you're
You don't
conveying
know
when you say you want
anything.
me to
This
go to
is
hell.
embarrassing.
No, I mean, I definitely do. I know that I don't agree with
you are
DEI
being
policy.
super, super,
Do you want me to?
super
Do you want me to like
mediocre.
kind of explain it?
I don't even know what you
Mediocre?
said. I'm sorry. The
Yeah,
subpartness
most
of
of
it
our
all.
population is though. But that's the thing.
I
You
don't
could
know
be
what you're
mediocre.
talking
and still
about
have
right
common
now.
sense.
You keep talking while I'm
I
talking.
know
So
you
it's
keep
like, what are we
talking
doing?
over me.
Hey,
You're saying
Faith
nothing
sent
now.
you
I'm trying to
a gold
clarify
mine,
my point.
Hector. Thank you. Thank you, Safe.
Oh, what is that? $10 whole? Damn, buddy's putting the fries in the bag. Let's see how much you have in the next hour. See if it's actually worth your time doing this. But
Carl,
some
I
people
don't think you
actually
know
get
how to
real
have a
jobs.
conversation. I think you just
Man,
like
you're
the
just
sound of
sitting
your
here. You haven't
voice.
actually said anything. You're just
Oh, Hector, you
talking
got to take a
shit.
lap, friend. I don't know why, but you have to take a lap. Come back, Hector.
Oh, maybe it's because
and
he
be
was
nice.
snapping too much. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, be
Okay,
nice.
you said
Do your
something
job
about
correct.
DE. Oh my God. Be quiet. You talk too much. Listen, you're nonsensical at this point. It's like just the ramblings of a madman. Calm down. All right. You mentioned DEI. All right. What is DEI?
Diversity, equity, inclusion, and it's training basically that is just hella like woke, and it just talks about all these inequities that are invisible. Like, dude, we are not discriminating in the workplace, and there's been protection way before these whole like DEI things.
Okay. What
It's
is
not
what?
relevant
Okay.
because it discriminates.
All right, hold on. You're talking about what you don't like about DEI, and I've asked you what it is, and you told us what the acronym means. Okay, but what is
Yeah,
the
okay. I thought you asked
function?
what it is,
What
and
is
I told
the
you what it is.
what is the Oh my God! Hey, you telling someone what the acronym is does not tell you what it actually
Well, you asked me
is.
what
Like,
some
you
people want
are
to know.
you
Yeah,
boy. You know what? You know what? I thank God to be a parent. I thank God that I'm a parent. I think it's taught me a certain level
you
of
believe in God and you just
patience.
wish people to go to hell. You're not
I
going to heaven.
think that it has taught
That's
me
how
a certain
that's kind
level
of
of
how that
patience to be
works.
able to do
With
this.
all that hate in your heart.
Boy,
Yeah.
it is so very
I know.
hard.
It's
You
so hard when you
are
hate white people. I know.
you are very
Every
mediocre,
white person's evil. They're all Trump
like
supporters.
super mediocre. Like, this is how you get by in life,
Really?
and it's very concerning.
No, I don't
Very
usually
concerning.
talk to sad people like you. I mean,
Yeah,
they're just
it's
full of
very
hate.
concerning. Anywho, you're wrong. All right. The functionality of DEI, and it's also at the A at the end, all right, is DEIA, and the A does stand for accessibility. And what it means, it allows everyone to actually just have an
Good thing
equal
Trump's getting rid of
playing
it. 'Cause
field.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm so sorry. What was that? What was that? You wanted to have a conversation about DEI, but you only want to
There's
talk
no
about how you
conversation.
don't like
There's
it,
no
and you don't have any stats. You don't have any
No,
stats,
because you're just
no
talking
reports.
shit.
You have nothing to back this up.
I'll tell you some
Nothing to
stats.
back
I'll
it
tell
up.
you some stats. I'll tell you
No,
some stats.
no, you don't have any stats. Shauna, keep doing the thing. You don't
Let
have
me-
any stats. So, anywho, with that being said, you don't know anything. You're really bad. Oh, not the skedaddle. No.
I went skedaddle.
Hey, Rose. Shout out to Rose for the well diving. Thank you so much, Rose. That was cool. Yeah, that guy is a mess. That was a lot. Okay. Anywho, guys. Anywho, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. All right. Let's keep doing all the other good things. All right. See here. Let's go ahead and move into something fun. And if you voted for Donald request up. Get in the box, have a conversation. Only looking for Trump supporters. So only request up if you did, in fact, vote for Donald Trump. All right. No friendlies at this time unless you know who you are. All right. I know other creators don't say that, but I do. I do. All right. So no friendlies at this time, guys, unless you know who you are. All right. With that being said, guys, we're at 93,000 likes. The taps are moving slowly. Can we 558 people in here? Let's get this up to 200,000 likes. Let's tap the screen. Let's get it up to 200,000 likes, guys. We're working on the what do I call this? The worm with wings. I forgot what I call it. Oh, the sleepy worm. We're working on the sleepy worm. Let's go ahead and shut sleepy worm. That was a lot. What you got to do to be a friendly? You have to be my friend. All right. Like Hector's my friend. There we go. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. I don't think this person is a Trump supporter. Could be who is. All right. Hi, Dewberry. Did you vote for Donald Trump, love?
Absolutely not. And I tried to go, and I apologize. I've been listening to you guys for about 30 minutes. I finally joined because I wanted to speak to Carl, but he's gone and I'm glad he is. So therefore, stay blessed and keep this moving in the right direction. You can drop me.
Thank you, love. Have a great night.
You too.
Yes, Bubba. I know how much it costs. The question is, do I want to buy it or not? Okay, I'll answer you at 8 o'clock. One hour. All right, guys, let's keep doing all the good things. And if you voted for Trump, you know what? Let's go ahead and put our hashtags in the chat. Let's go ahead and put our hashtags in the chat. All right. You know, my favorite hashtag is divorce. All right. So put divorce in the chat. Also, let's do hashtag MAGA maybe. And if you have Dom, they always lead with the price. It's only $19. I know how much it costs. The question is whether or not I want to buy it for you. So that is why. Like, am I going to buy it? All right. So with that being said, guys, keep doing all other good things. All other good things, guys. All right. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, medication is failing me right now. If you have a MAGA loving auntie, a cousin, a brother, a friend, it could be a sister, it could be a cousin, it could be it could be your daddy, an uncle, a conkle, brunkle, doesn't matter, a cousin, even a sister wife. All right. Send this live to them, share it with them, and have them come up and let's have a conversation. All right. We have Callie, it looks like. Kale? I can't see with my glasses. What'd I say?
It's
Callie. It doesn't say Callie. Hi, Callie. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I just came to say thank you to you for doing this. I really like the way you showcase the live. Thank you so much.
You. Oh, of course. Thank you, Callie. You have a great night, love.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. It's not Tylenol, Sean. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. My boomer dad can never. My boomer to come across a Trump supporter that can have a conversation. Yo, my son be creeping. He be creeping. All right. I went to go pick up food because like I ordered him food and I went to go pick up my food. And so like I come back and I'm backing into the garage, right? And like I'm making sure that I'm not hitting anything because sometimes I be hitting curbs, okay? So I'm just making sure the space is. I'm backing up and I look to the right and there's Bubba right there. Boy, scared the crap out of me. I said, you can't do that. you can't do that. Cause like, what if like you got hit by a car, bro? Like, I don't want that to happen. So you can't do that. Like you can stand at the door, but don't like come into the garage. So, whew. Boy, I tell you, that was fun. Then he comes and like, I roll the window down and I'm like, dude, what's up? What can I help you with? He was like, the kid tax. You got to pay the kid tax. I'm like, okay, here's some salsa and chips for you. Like, I didn't know the kid tax was a thing. I didn't know. What's so funny is that I never used to call him bruh until I started doing TikTok, and it just became a part of my vernacular because I used to ask him, who is bruh? Who is bruh? I don't know bruh. My name is mom. Mom, mommy, ma. I don't know bruh. Know who that is. But yeah. But now I just call him bruh. But he can't call me bruh still, because not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. So guys, yeah, the kid tariff, exactly. Exactly. No, my whole thing is like mommy is like it's just us. And he'll drink something and then he'll leave a corner. I didn't think that was a real thing, but then he'll leave just a corner. And I'm like, hey yo, you could have drunk this, right? You could have had it, could have drank this and like threw it away. You didn't have to leave the corner in there. I didn't get it. I don't get it. I should ask why he does that, but yeah. Juju, oh, that's cute. That's adorable. All right. Good night, Shauna. Have a good night, love. See you tomorrow. All right. If you voted for Trump, go ahead and request up. Get in the box. Let's go ahead and have a conversation here. There's nothing to fear. I promise. All right. There's nothing to fear. All Hector is going to do is tell you about how amazing Kamala Harris is. And I'm just going to talk about my kid while you get to talk about your feelings for Trump and how you hold his pillow close to you every single night.
You know what, Erica? That was what I was going to do. Now I'm going to tell them that y'all a bunch of bitches for reporting me.
That part.
What a bunch of chicken shit wusses. I thought y'all was all about that free speech. That's what Charlie Cook stood on, or I don't know, twisted his neck off. However you want to phrase it. But you know what?
He leaned to the left.
It's cool. A little bit too far to the left. You should have went anyway.
His neck wasn't strong enough.
Oh, wait. I got to shout out somebody. Hold on.
If only he had ducked. There's that.
WC Feisty for the $20 on Venmo.
Hey,
for the shiggles. I think she said the shiggles. Lindsay with the ass. I mean, Z, I see yours as well. Hold on.
So it was Lindsay with the ass. Hey. Oh, wait. I got to be a butterfly. Look at my butterfly. It's a butterfly.
WC to Lindsay with the ass or the $15 with one message alone. The peach emoji. WC.
I know that's right. Hey, oh, thank you. Shout out to Tyrone for the 5. Tyrone said, hey, Queen, good job. Thank you, Tyrone. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for all our donors, guys. What's up?
I wish Fish Dude was here. See, because I was going to tell him that those two fish combined got more brain power than he do. And I think within literally the last 5 minutes, I just probably made more than his hourly. But anyway.
Likely. He is not smart. It's like some people are smart. They're just insufferable. He was just stupid and insufferable. That's a bad combo. That is a bad combo to have. Hector's not grumpy. This is Hector. What? Hector. What? Someone said, why do you seem grumpy today? This isn't this is Hector. What? He didn't, and also he hasn't had his ashwagandha. Hey, Mr. Ty. Hey, Falcon.
This really is just me, but to be fair, yes, I ran out of ashwagandha like 6 days ago. B, I'm kind of feeling sickly, so I have less patience than usual.
There you go. Anywho, where are the Trump supporters at? Do you think I should do a restart?
I say wait a little.
Wait a little. Okay, let's talk about the news, guys, because we haven't talked about the news. So let's do that. All right, wait. Oh, snap. Did I miss something? Oh, snap. Hey, E-Cray. E-Cray, why did you yell at me? Thank you so much, E-Cray, for the $50 super chat over on the tube.
Hey.
E-Cray said, yay, Erica and Hector. Hi. Awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for EK, y'all. All right. And if I'm doing my math right, that means we're now $45 away from our daily donation goal. Just $45 away. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All All right. And also make sure you guys are showing Hector love here. Let's get Hector up to over 2,000 coins and hit those links in the bio because Hector, he made this hat. This is a hat. He didn't make it, he designed it. But this is a Hector hat. This is a Hector with 2 R's hat. Awesome, right? I know.
I gotta go get some more and get that available to sell again. But thank you, Shelby, for the $5 on the Cash App. W to both you and Erica. I also want to throw more jabs because I'm feeling petty tonight. Damn, Erica, you said to go down to 45. That's crazy. I guess them fries are real crispy today. I guess them fries are nice and hot and fresh and well salted today.
I'm putting them in the bag.
That TikTok fry business going real good.
It was real good. Real good. Yes. That is very true. Crazy word. Hey, I wonder if anyone sent anything to Santana. I really do enjoy that. He'd be like, dude, what are you doing? I'd be like, nothing. Like, mind your business, just send me my money. Anywho, guys, all right, let's look at the news and see what we have going on. Hector, I was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you, but what is it? Oh, the judge in Chicago denied the restraining order. Now you can't speak. Why not? What happened? You can't talk? Oh, no, they denied the restraining. Oh my gosh, Hector, seriously? Really? What is with you and doing this while you're on live? Why? Okay, anywho. Yeah, so I think we should read the news. We should. Let's see what happens. Hello, welcome in. And if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Matter of fact, I really do want to talk to a Trump supporter. All right, I want to talk to you. I want to know, like, how are you not going to Hades? All right, how are you not going to see Beelzebub? All right, that's what my hat says. Kamala would never. All right, that's what I want to know. How are you not going to hell? Okay, tap the screen, y'all. How are you not? You all really have to tell us that. We want to know. It's been bothering me for a very long time. I really want to know how you're not going there. Because think of this, right? Jesus loved the kids. Just like Trick loved the kids, Jesus loved the kids, right? And with Jesus loving the kids, I don't think that Jesus, would be okay with children going hungry, children not being able to get an education. Also, I don't think that Jesus would be okay with defunding programs that actually investigated child sexual assault, CSAM. I don't think that Jesus would be okay with that. But you know who is okay with that? All of those things? You know who is okay? You know who signed the paperwork? Who signed the paperwork to do all of those things? Donald Trump. He did. Yo, Mango Jesus. All right. Yo, Tangerine. Your Tangerine Palpatine. Palpatine Tangerine. What shall we call him? We should call him. Y'all look at his ass like the Pope. Remember they was doing the when the Pope unalive, they were doing like AI photos of Trump as the Pope. That was really weird. That was super duper weird. That was some weird shit that we had going on there. Mango Machiavelli is wow. Pumpkin spice. Good grief. Humpty Dumpty. Emperor Tang. Okay, I think I like that one. I like that one a lot. Chaotic Clementine. Orange Dollar Tree Dictator. Trucifer. Oh my God. Trump was Trucifer? Bruh. Hot girl money, please. Tyrannical Taco. Velveeta Voldemort. Pops, if you think that you can always get in the box, Pop, you can request up, but you're not going to get to yap in the comments. I know that much. What you thought this was? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Orange Foulius, Orange Mussolini, Orange Foulius. Peach Parasite. Please, guys, keep them coming. This is giving me life right now. This is so funny. I can mute people in the comments. I just did. He learned the lesson of the year. He get the yap from outside of the club. The Timu Tyrant. Yeah, that is funny. Timu Tyrant. Ew, yeah, that guy's going to hell. Going straight to Hades. Fire and brimstone, below the taverns. You're not going to make it in. If you voted right, you won't see the light. All right? I like talking about it. It makes me feel like I'm going to church. That's what it makes me feel like. Taco Trader. No, we need some alliteration, guys. Make them both start with like the same letter. Like Timu Tyrant. Cankles. I call him thick in the ankles. He got some thick ass ankles. He really do. Like them ankles is on thick. Thicker than a jar of peanut butter. That's what he got. Thank you, Justice. Hi, my. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hell no. I just wanted to say you funny as hell and that you need to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So,
I
yeah.
appreciate you. I just be reading the comments. Y'all funny.
You be funny though. You be clapping back good as hell.
Oh, well, thank you. I try.
Yeah.
I appreciate you,
Good night.
love. Have a
Yeah.
good night. Awesome. Hey, I'm going to snip that and send it to my friend who says I'm not funny. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Dumpty the dictator. Kim Jong Trump. Peach PD. Oh, Peach PDF. That's a good one. That's a good one. The pedo peach. Corrupt Kankles kidnap. Good God. Nagussi. Oh, yeah. Nagussi is one I like because his neck looked like a vagina. It do. Have you ever seen a picture of Trump's neck? It looks like a vagina. It's weird. Like whatever this space right here is, it's weird. It's really weird. All right. Oh, shit. What an endorsement. I'll take it. I will take it. I'll take it. Hector. Wait, Hector is listening, but he's not. All right, let's see here. Shout out to Steve, aka Fax. Thank you so much, Fax, for the $7. Fax said, "You are hilarious and a rock star." I'm gonna screenshot that and frame it. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Steve, y'all. That is friggin' awesome. All right, if I'm doing my math right, that's 38. So we are $38 away from our daily donation goal, guys. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And again, if you only have Cash App, all right, send it to Santana. All right. That would mean I'm not going to say what his tag is. All right. But send it to Santana and put some hearts in it and my name, and he'll get it over. He'll give me my money. He will. Just let me know. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I know, right, Rhea? Velveeta Voldemort was hilarious. I like that one. That is just funny to me. All right, guys. All right, let's keep doing the fun stuff. All right. All right. I'm waiting for Hector to be finished, and then I think I'm going to hit a restart. The Orange Messiah. Yeah, they do think he's the Messiah. Like, oh, I missed something. I got to see something over here. Hey, Jonah. Here. Hey, the 20 over on YouTube. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 20 super chat with the hearts. Friggin' awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Jonna, y'all. Awesome. All right, just $18. But I want to hit a restart, guys. Hit a restart. Show me Factor. I want to hit a restart. Where are the Trump supporters at? I want to have conversations. Like, nobody wants to talk about the shutdown.
Might as well talk about.
Okay, because I've been trying to talk about the shutdown, and nobody wants to talk about that. And I'm just like, why can't we talk about the shutdown? Like, the thing that gets me, and I actually recorded a video about this, but like, you guys know how I feel about content. And in filming the video, all right, I was just talking about like how they believe that undocumented immigrants, or as they say illegals, but are receiving Medicaid. How does that even work? How does it work? They don't have social security numbers, so they're not getting Medicaid. And then within the states cannot allocate any federal funding to their state programs to people who would not qualify for the program federally, which means that like in states like California, any money that they get for federal Medicaid, all right, they cannot allocate that money to provide coverage for undocumented immigrants. It's all paid by local and state taxes. So there's that. All right, but hi Tesla, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Sure did.
You did? All right. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay. All right. So Trump hates America. Why do you support him? Or we can talk about how if you voted for the right, you won't see the light. Which one would you like to talk about?
I guess dealer's choice. I can go either way.
Am I the dealer in this equation?
I mean, you're the one who's setting the prompts and telling me which ones I can pick. So I would say all but yeah.
Aw, fudge. I thought you were going to say Hector was a dealer. Okay. All right. So let's talk about why you support Trump. Why do you support Trump?
I just think he's the better leader. I support his foreign policy initiatives, peace through strength, the way he handles our adversaries. I find that to be effective, and I think we're seeing that on the world stage right now with Hamas, or I don't think I can say that, so my bad, H group in Israel. I think we're seeing some progress there, which is just nice to see. Should be refreshing for everybody.
So even after Hamas, said that they will release all of the hostages and he just wanted to hash out a few more details, and Israel still dropped some, bombs on Gaza, you really think this deal is going to go through?
I'd said they've made progress. I don't know if it'll go
I'm
through.
asking you,
What
do
I
you
can
think that it's
say,
going to go through?
I think it will.
Okay.
Here's the reality. I don't want to make this like all about foreign policy, but I'll be super brief. We're talking about dealers, right? They have no cards. Gaza right now, unfortunately, and I'm not like an Israel rah-rah person, bang the drum for Israel. I'm not. But logically, they have the means, the funds, and the weaponry to win. They will win, and they will continue to advance until they get what they want. So they have to make concessions. They have to, meaning the H group. They will inevitably come to a deal the more the Gaza Strip becomes part of Israel. So whether that is this year, whether that is next month, next week, 4 years, I don't know. I don't think it's going to end their differences, but I think it is refreshing to see that both sides are actively trying to see an agreement rather than just arbitrarily sending weapons across borders and unaliving people. But I do think it will be successful, to answer your question. What the specific deals are and the timeline that it falls under, we will all get to see. And it is up to the age group at this point to decide how the rest of this war is going to go.
Hey, I got a real
I
quick
think
question.
I was gonna
Complete
say, I
pivot.
think he has a lot of hope.
Yeah, you really do. How much you paid on that car note for that Tesla?
Pretty cheap, actually. Less than 300.
Respect. Carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
I
do
think
I
you
have
have a
hope? Of
wait, hold
course I
on.
do.
May I respond? I do think that you have a lot of hope because even during previous ceasefires, even though this is they're trying to come to a deal for peace, and Hamas is still skeptical that this will actually bring about what it is that Trump is touting it as an end to the war, right? But with that being said, even during ceasefires previously, the Israeli government still dropped bombs on Gaza when they were supposed to be in peace. Like, we have to consider that. Also, Netanyahu has said on a few different occasions that we must finish the job, right? Meaning that he wants total control of Gaza. He wants that land, all right? Right? His goal is to spread as far as Damascus and as as what is it, south as like parts of Egypt. Like Egypt. Like he wants and this is just a difference of opinion. And personally, I don't think that we even have to like argue this because you've already stated what you think. I'm stating what I think. We can go on to something else after this. I don't think that it's going to work out. And it's simply because just like Putin wants the old Soviet Union back, Netanyahu wants control of all of that land. They have a name for it. It's skipping. It's like for real. It's like just it's missing me right now. It's missing me. Hector may know what it's called. I'll look it up. But there's a name for this. Is what he wants. But yeah, it's not.
In
No,
Gaza?
it's not. It's not imperialism. No, there's literally a name for the plan that he has. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. This is gonna piss me off. Hold on.
Yeah. What is the name of it? It's not imperialism. No, they're definitely doing ethnic cleansing, but that's not it. That's not it, guys. All right. Let me see here.
I'm blanking.
Where is Kobe when I need her?
I just know it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. What is it called? Oh man, this is gonna break my darn brain. It's not called Greater Israel. No, that's not what it's called, guys. They literally have like this crazy name for it. Is it Project Esther? Is it Project Esther?
I'm not sure. I've heard about that one. I haven't done too much reading into it.
I can't remember it. Okay, when I get it, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna message Kobe and ask her. All right, but Tesla, let's talk about the United States. All right, let's talk about what's going on here domestically.
Sure.
Okay. All right. What do you support about Donald Trump's current administration domestically?
Yeah, I like how he is leveraging our GDP to pressure our allies to do free trade, or more fair trade, I should say, not free trade, fair trade with the United States to reduce deficits. And as a result, we see the biggest rally we've seen in the stock market in a very long time. S&P, Dow, and NASDAQ are all, you can look up, down, left, right, girl. All of them are at record highs. Every single one. Yes.
Record highs from what?
Ever.
No.
Ever. Yes. It is. If you look at the stock market, they have never been this high. It's not like, oh, just in Trump's administration, this is ever. Go look it up.
We've done this before. Many of them specifically were record highs for particular months. It's all about phrasing for this administration. Record high for particular months, record highs compared to his first administration, but we know many of them weren't even
This
at
is
the
all
highest
time.
from last year.
Here
You
you go.
need to show me one from
Right
all
here.
time.
This is all time. This is the Dow Jones right here at 46,694. This is an all-time high. This is fact.
What does the bottom of the table say that you're referencing there?
The time. So this would be all the way back to 2001, 2011, 2022, all the way to present day. It's never been this high.
And which chart is that specifically?
This is the Dow Jones. You can look at the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. You can, dealer's choice. It's been the theme of the night. Pick the one and look at it. So this is Dow. How about NASDAQ? And then for those in the chat who may not know, the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P are all of the U.S. stocks combined. So it's a broad look.
Is that the only indicator of like economic success in the United States? Do we look at
No,
consumer
so
spending and consumer confidence? Do we look at
yeah,
things
we
like that?
can
Do we
talk
look
about
at
that.
unemployment?
We can absolutely look at that. The
Because
point
like
that I brought
what?
that up though, it's
Hold on
important.
one moment. Nope. I hate when you all do that. Like chill out, bro.
Well, you guys just well, not you, but
Chill.
Hector just said I was wrong. So it's important to
Well, I
establish that
referenced
we
several charts. You were correct on the Dow one, but
and
after I just said
NASDAQ
that
and
we're-
S&P 500.
Well, you just
That was
showed
my
us the
plan.
second one, and the second one wasn't at the highest. You literally
Okay.
just showed it.
Well,
But
we'll
Dow,
do this again.
You have
Here
Dow.
it
I'll
is.
give you the Dow.
This is
point.
NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ.
You
Am I
said
also
Dow.
wrong?
Which one is that?
This one I Googled is now NASDAQ. I showed you Dow.
Just got a call.
I showed you Dow. This is NASDAQ. Am I wrong or am I right?
You are correct.
Thank you. Do you want me to pull up the S&P 500, or can we just believe Tesla that he's not up here making arbitrary statements?
You can make all the statements you make, and the record highs are correct in this particular administration, but they wouldn't be sole indicators. So, I mean, congratulations. We have one thing.
They were.
Hey,
Never
I want
said
to
they
read
were.
this off. I want to read this off. Shout out to Phil for the dollar. Phil said all those charts are on a steady increase through all presidents. So you would say no president directly matters to how the stock market grows, because didn't we see record highs under Joe Biden also?
Yes, we absolutely
Okay,
did.
I just want to make sure.
I've
All right,
never-
so this is something
yes.
that happens typically regardless, right? Because the stock market does in fact fluctuate. It
Well,
does.
so here's the thing.
So
it's
it
funny
wouldn't
you
be
say
something
that. It
that you would
only,
use as a
yeah,
like a main indicator that the
yeah.
economy is doing well. We want to
Yeah.
look at things like the GDP, as you mentioned. We also want to look at
Except when it goes down and then you
consumer
all blame Donald
spending,
Trump and you say he's
consumer
tanking the
spending.
economy.
We want to look at, consumer
Let's look at
confidence,
it.
which is down. We want
Let's
to look
look
at
at it.
unemployment. So we want to look at those things also.
Yeah.
So is unemployment up or down?
Unemployment is holding steady. It's been low
Unemployment
fours for the
is
past 12 months.
Is it
went
higher
down.
now than when Biden left?
By 0.2%, yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm saying it's held
So it
steady
is
at the low
higher.
fours. I
Okay.
said it
I just want
held
to make sure.
steady.
I know
Well,
it's
okay,
holding
but
steady because we don't want it to go
so
above 5%. But
so
we can
then
also
yes,
say that we've seen major increases in Black unemployment, because when Trump took office in January, Black unemployment was at 6.3%. And the most recent numbers that we have come from August, and it's at 7.5%. So it's gone up by well over a percentage point. And what do they typically call the Black unemployment rate in the United States of America? It's a little funny saying that they have for it. If you don't know, I'll tell you.
I don't know it.
It's the canary in the coal mine. It tells you what's happening if danger is ahead. Danger is ahead.
Okay.
So there's that. You can
Oh,
look it
okay.
up.
I
Economists have been
don't. I'm
saying
not
that
saying
since
I
the
don't
70s.
disagree with you, or sorry, I don't believe you. I just don't. I don't necessarily believe if looking at one single demographic, that is Black unemployment, is somehow an indicator of the entire economy. I don't.
Well,
I'm
I
that
not
didn't
was
say
saying
it
you're
was an
wrong.
indicator of the entire economy. I didn't
Well,
say
you
that.
just said it's
I literally said of unemployment.
and you said it,
Right?
it
We were
paints a
talking
picture
about
of what's about to come.
unemployment. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're saying
exactly
it paints
sure
a
how you got
picture.
the entire economy from that. I'm not like you. I
What
don't
did you
deal in
just say about the
absolutes.
canary? What did you just say about the canary comment?
I said they are the canary in the coal mine. And if we're talking about unemployment, and you're saying that unemployment has been holding steady, and I tell you, all right, that unemployment has been creeping up since Donald Trump took office.
No,
and
it
the
hasn't.
Black unemployment. No, I'm going to finish. You're going to stop talking. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, and I say that Black unemployment has increased by over a percentage point since Donald Trump took office. And economists usually say that Black people, all right, are the canary in the coal mine, all right? And that saying means that they can spot the danger ahead by looking at this specific demographics numbers. I am not talking about the entirety of the economy. I'm talking about unemployment. Unemployment is a factor engaging where the economy is and also where it's going.
Got it. So this is where
Does
Donald
it make
Trump
sense
took.
to you though?
It does. It does. But
Oh, okay,
if
all
we're
right,
gonna
good. As long as it
if we're
makes
gonna
sense
talk
to
a
you.
larger picture, Donald Trump took office January 2025 at 4%. He went through an entire what are we going on now? 7 months, and it's went up 0.3%. If you look at Joe Biden's lowest, okay, Joe Biden was down to 3.4. He ticked it up a full percentage point. Not Donald Trump. Donald Trump has never ticked it up a full percentage point. Biden has. I'm not saying Biden's wrong. I'm not saying he's bad. It goes up and down with every president. So if we're going to talk about the
Just like the
unemployment rate,
stock market.
yes. But if we're going to talk
Okay,
about
then
the
so why
unemployment
did you
rate, we
use the
have to
stock
be.
market as an example that Donald Trump is doing a good job? I'm trying to make it
I'll
make
tell
sense.
you. I will. Ready? It's because the stock market tanked briefly under Donald Trump when he imposed the Liberation Day tariffs, which to maybe not you, but I'm going to say you guys as liberal creators on here who debate people were saying that the economy was tanking and collapsing. So when the economy was collapsing in April, it has made not only a rebound, it has gained record highs, and we still have those tariffs in place. The United States is raking in hundreds of millions of dollars. I believe we're in billions of dollars at this point of tariff
per
revenue.
Donald Trump is 17 trillion.
That's
Yeah.
probably over the span of years. We've not
I also wanted
taken
to
in
make
17
this
trillion.
point since we brought up tariffs. Here's the problem with the tariff conversation. We have record tariffs of revenue income of any president ever, of course, because no other presidents tried these outrageous percentages. But record-breaking money in tariffs. And this tariff revenue that was supposed to go into fixing the economy and all these different things has mostly been gone into, let's see, raised restoration fees and several of the lawsuits that's been spanned, many things, executive orders that's been blocked by federal judges across the United States, ICE, so on and so forth. And the whole point of the tariff revenue that we're supposed to be getting is that it was supposed to be going into making this country better. And I don't think we have any solid indicators as of yet that that's exactly where the money's been going. But instead, you and I have been paying more on particular goods from respective countries, such as like India, who had a very, very modest tariff rate on us until Donald Trump threatened them.
Okay, so Donald Trump can't spend the tariff money. He's not Congress. He doesn't have the power of the purse. The tariff money simply goes to the United States Treasury. And then until we move forward on spending bills, that is how the money gets spent. Donald Trump can't just say, hey, we're going to take this money and like give it away. It needs to go through Congress. So
well,
Congress
he very much
hasn't
has
taken
been
that.
subverting Congress through some executive orders, not to mention there's already a good
To
bit of it
issue out money?
allocated into the big, beautiful bill. And then now we're just trying to do the budget for next year.
The big beautiful bills through Congress. Donald Trump has not through executive order. Sure. So what I'm telling you is since then, Donald Trump has not used this tariff money in his executive power. Congress has, not Trump. That's all I'm saying.
Congress can't eat what? Congress can't use
sorry,
tariff
what?
money.
Did you just say?
Congress absolutely can use tariff money. They used it by putting forward the big beautiful bill, which increased border wall funding, ICE funding, increased military funding.
Okay, well, correction. I'm saying that money went to the government and that was then allocated through bills to go into specific areas. Yes, that is correct. And they're trying to now do it again with this next budget. The Republicans in Congress, that's how they're controlling that revenue specifically.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making is only Congress can decide what happens with this money. So Donald Trump doesn't have a say where this.
And in his first administration, he's passed executive orders that circumvented Congress when it came to funding. We can talk about DOGE in other ways. So it's in this specific instance, no, but we know he's done this before. He has a habit of doing this before a judge inevitably blocks him.
And there's a few different things that I want to address here that we're going to need to actually break down and talk about because you, Tesla, said a few different things. All right. So I want to read some things off and then we're going back to unemployment because there's a few things that we need to get through there. First things first is Shelby. Thank you for sending in another name for Trump. Shelby sent 2 and said decomposing jack-o'-lantern. I'll take it. I like that one. Also, Lindsay sent 5 and said, is it the Greater Israel Project? I think so. But I felt like it had another name to it. It had another name. Because that's not ringing a bear. Who am I, Naquan? A bell. All right. It's not ringing a bell. So, but thank you. Thank you so much for the 5, Lindsay. I appreciate you. Also, shout out to Dean. Shout out to Dean for the COVID. Yeah, because that's one of the things that we have been that we always talked about is that we have more open jobs than we have unemployed. Now with Trump in office, we've actually flipped that number. So we want to talk about that. So with that being said, guys, drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donations. Drop those hearts in the chat. All right, let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Let's keep tapping the screen. Let's get this up to 250,000 likes, guys. You're doing great. Also, we're working on the Sleepy Caterpillar. All right. So the Sleepy Caterpillar, let's knock those out. We have 18 of those to go. Also, continue to show Hector love while he's here. Make sure you're hitting those links in the bio. And guys, make sure you're showing him love. Do not embarrass me because that happens easily. All right. With that being said, guys, if I'm doing my math right, because I haven't updated it. So 2, 7, 1, 10. That's 10. All right, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gucci. All right. We are $8 away from our daily donation goals, guys. Just $8 away. All right. So, Tesla. All right. With that all being said, okay. Do you see how like consumer confidence being at an all-time low is what, like at 50, not even 50, it's a little bit under 50% now. And also with consumer spending as it is. And then we have our unemployment slowly creeping up. And we also have, you know, the uncertainty of the tariffs going on, and many economists actually predicting slow economic growth. All right. So we have slow economic growth. All right. And we have, you know, higher unemployment. And we also see that inflation has been going up. All right. What do you know what that's called when we have all of those things together?
I'm not sure what
It
your
happened in the
question is.
70s. When we have slow economic growth, high unemployment, high inflation.
Are you talking about a
Those three
recession?
factors. It's not a recession. No, it's called stagflation. It's not a recession.
Okay.
It's stagflation.
How? So you
Stagflation
mentioned
happened in the
consumer
70s.
spending.
It's a conundrum, because with stagflation, what you have is you have like, you can either increase or decrease the interest rates. Like if you increase them because you don't want people to spend, that could be really bad. All right. Because again, if the economy isn't growing, people aren't spending money, you know, we have a lower GDP. That's not good. But if we cut the interest rates to spur people to actually go out and spend money, all right, what ends up happening there is that we get even higher inflation, which is also bad for the economy. Again, this happened in the 70s. We haven't actually seen it since, but just looking at the total outlook of how the economy is currently going, it looks like we're headed back to stagflation. So like what policy of Donald Trump's, all right, is actually helping United States citizens?
Well, in regards to the economy, what I said was with the record highs that I mentioned in the stock
How
market.
does the stock market help the everyday citizen?
I'll tell
Majority
you.
of Americans, hold on, so the chat can know, because a lot of people, when you first mentioned it, put in the chat that they don't invest.
Of course they do.
So
Of course
no,
they
no,
do.
no.
Yeah, everyone
The-
has a 401k.
the-
So,
Hey,
if you don't have an
guys, I
employee,
would
if you don't
like
have
to
a government
say
job, then
that
you have a
one thing
401k.
that I am really, I get annoyed with easily is when men keep over talking. I simply ask the gentleman to stop talking. All right. First things first, not everyone has a 401k. That's the first part. Now, the majority of people who do have a 401k know nothing about their 401k because they simply allow, all right, the investment company that holds their 401k to do the trading for them. They just choose whether or not they want to be conservative or aggressive, or if they want to be in the middle. That's it. And they leave it alone. And the 401k does what it does. All right.
So that's good that
Not
Donald
many
Trump has
people
a
are actually
strong market.
hands-on in the stock market and know how to actually trade, benefit to
Your
everyday
retirement account
Americans.
goes high. Your retirement account goes high. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying you have to go in there and be Robin Hood and trade the stocks yourself.
Yeah, that'd be
The
awesome.
majority of Americans have a 401k. Fact. That is a fact. Fact number 2, how does it benefit the everyday American? When you log into your Fidelity account when you retire, you have a growth because you have economic policies that are putting
But
confidence in the market.
but you also have losses when the stock market goes down. All right.
I
So
understand,
with that
but
being
it's not
said,
down.
like it's not down right now, but how many are retiring right now? How many are going to be able to reap those benefits immediately? All right. That's why I say that your point is moot. All right.
It's
Because
not
it
moot
doesn't
because
matter.
it's
not
been up
putting
more
any
than it's been
actual
down.
money into the pockets of Americans.
Of course
It's
it
not.
is. Of
No,
course
it's
it
not
is.
putting any money
It
into the pockets
absolutely
of
is.
Americans, because if this is just if, all right, just like prior to Liberation Day, you all could say that, oh, Donald Trump is great for the stock market, and then we come back, all right, we get Liberation Day, and people lose thousands of dollars in their 401k, all right, and then all of a sudden the money comes back. Who's to say he's not to do something else that would cause people irreparable damage?
And you can speak in
where they don't
hypotheticals all
make
you
that
want.
back.
Yeah, you can make all the hypotheticals you want. A bomb could drop on our
Okay.
head tonight. We don't know. What I'm
Okay,
telling you is
got
the
you.
facts that are tonight.
Yeah, the
Tonight,
facts
we
that
are
are
at record
tonight is
highs.
that it's moot, because the
It's
70
moot.
million
Define that
people who
word.
actually have 401ks, all right, myself included, all right, that isn't money that I'm
What
going to
does
be able
moot
to
mean?
utilize. I'm not going to be able to utilize that for another 25 years.
Okay, can you define
Maybe
moot?
27, depending on if they raise
No,
the
not
retirement
you.
age.
I want the host. Host, can you define what moot means?
Oh my God, bro.
Moot, it means pointless. It's
No,
irrelevant.
that is not what it means.
That
It
is
actually
moot. You're
means
making an
it actually
irrelevant
means it
point.
has a point. No, that is not what
No.
moot means.
Okay, go ahead. What does moot mean?
Moot, by adjective here, is subject to debate, dispute, or uncertainty.
So it's not objective. It's not for certain, which is what we're
So you
trying to get
have
to
no
here.
point.
Subject to
So you
debate.
have no point.
Subject to debate.
So you
Yeah.
have no
We're
point.
trying to do
Your
more objective
point
facts here.
Dispute or
is
uncertainty.
irrelevant here
Okay.
because it doesn't matter.
All right,
You keep
Merriam and
harping
Webster.
on the
Got it.
stock market doing well. It doesn't matter, and you're not
Does matter.
focused.
I told you how it matters, and you
You're
said
no.
you said what?
It
You said that
doesn't matter
401ks
because it's
don't
not
matter
helping
because
people
people
right
don't trade
now.
it. They have people retire every single day. Every
People
single day, people
retire every
retire.
single day. Hey, anyone can. If you retired today, the 491 people in this chat, all right. If you Tesla, you can participate also. If you retired today, can you go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat? Drop a
He
1
also-
if
he
you
also
retired
didn't give-
today.
Oh, sorry. He also didn't give the second part of the definition of.
I know
moot.
he didn't. Having little or no practical relevance. So it's irrelevant. You didn't want to read that part of the definition, Tesla?
I don't know what I'm reading
Hey,
it off
listen
of
here, listen here,
Merriam-Webster's
listen here,
dictionary.
buddy.
I don't know where
Hey,
you're reading
Skipper.
it from.
Hey, it's from Oxford. It's from
Okay,
Oxford
well, I'm on
also.
Merriam-Webster, so
I'm on
here you go.
Oxford.
This is you can be on
I'm on
you can be on
Oxford.
Mars
How
if you
about
want. I
that?
don't care. This is what I'm reading.
Anywho, as I was saying, Skipper, all
I'll
right.
make up my own
Listen,
definitions.
over
This is what
here,
I'm
we don't
reading.
use words that we don't know the meaning of. All right. We
Merriam-Webster.
don't do that. Your
That's
point,
fine.
as I said, is moot. All right. It is irrelevant because it has absolutely no
Okay.
tangible bearing.
So why did you
No
cry when the
tangible
stock
bearings
market
on
went
what
down?
people can
Why did you
actually
cry
do
when the
with
stock
it
market went
today.
down? Why did you cry when the
Because
stock market
people
went
saw
down,
that they were
April?
losing money. The stock market is reactive. So the
Oh.
stock market reacts to what the president does. He does
Okay.
have an impact on it.
Why
all
was it a
right?
problem when it
And
went down
people,
then?
I'm so sorry. I don't like when you guys do that. Shut up.
I
Thank
answer
you.
your questions, but you never answer mine.
Hey, can I tell you something? Can I
He's
tell
not
you something?
done.
So
I
don't,
want to
then
tell
don't
you
answer my
something. I want
questions.
to tell you something, Tesla.
You can
I
tell
just
me
want to tell
whatever.
you something.
He's saying,
Okay.
I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Mhm.
That's all.
Hey, guys, guess what I've decided? Guess what I've decided? I decided that I don't have to talk to petulant children.
Yeah, I also have a rule about whenever I have to start aggressively muting, I'm not playing them games no more.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna snitch on myself a little bit, Erica. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Mhm.
When the stock markets goes up and down, we see several people on our side of the aisle going, see. I don't entertain all that because we understand this
neither.
is regular and frequent of any president, regardless of what they do. The reason why we nitpick specifically at Trump's actions and the direct impact on the stock market afterwards is because of exactly what I just said. The direct impact afterwards. Those are the only stock market decisions that ever matter. That shit just going up and down and Trump being in the Oval Office means fuck all. But I still nitpick at it just because that's all they did for the past 4 years under Joe Biden. So I find it fun.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And I don't like when people try to use the stock market as an indicator because Phil was absolutely right. All right. It goes in line with what you're saying. All right. It's going to change. It goes up and down with every single president. You can't give him credit for that. You can't give him credit for that. You just can't. Because he hasn't implemented anything that would actually directly impact the increase in the stock market. We haven't seen anything that he's done to directly impact it going up. But we can tell that when he did his tariffs and with the uncertainty of those tariffs, we can say that that had a direct impact of markets across the world decreasing. I'm not going to say crashing. I'm going to say decreasing. We saw that. Right? The market is reactive. But another thing, Hector, is that I really just don't like when people talk over me. It really, really bothers me.
As it should. No
like-
home training. Just fatherless behavior. Motherless behavior. It's crazy.
Exactly.
I also want to say, I'm tired of Trump supporters coming up in these panels and bragging about Trump's decisions that impact a small percentage of this entire country. Last I checked, Donald Trump is a president for Americans, everyday Americans, and not just stockbrokers. Like, so your stocks mean fuck all to me when people are losing their jobs, getting their shit cut. Like, what?
Exactly. It means nothing. That's why I'm like, dude, like 70 million people have a 401k. How many people is it in the United States of America?
If I'm not mistaken, around 360 million, only 290 million are adults who are capable of having a 401k.
So that's not even half. It's not even half. So it's not even the majority. All right. And if I'm thinking of the number, it's not even a third. So I really wish people would stop, just like you just said, Hector, stop trying to mention things that only impact a small group of Americans. So a minority. Stop doing that. Right? We can talk, if we want to talk about actual substantive policy that has been put into place. Like if this was 1964, we were having this conversation, we could talk about how Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. All right. Or we can talk about how Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act. We can talk about Obama and ACA. All right. We can talk about Clinton and the omnibus deal. Hell, we can even talk about Clinton and the darn going, the 1994 crime bill. We can talk about that. With Reagan, we can talk about his tax policy, a trickle-down economics, supply side. We could talk about that. All right. These are things that had an impact on all Americans, whether good or bad. And that's the thing I need y'all to start understanding. All right. Y'all always want to come up here just because you studied this one thing and, I got my talking points about this. I want to talk about this one particular thing. No. All right. Macro. Think big, bitch. Think big. Tap the screen, y'all.
Bitch, you thinking small. And you got to be thinking big.
Think big, bitch. All right. I think I got one to read off. Thank you, Lindsay with the ass. I appreciate you, love. Lindsay with the ass sent 10 and said fries in the bag with some peaches. I know that's right. She sent me 2 peaches. I know. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate you, Lindsay. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys. And drop some hearts in the chat. Let's see all the hearts for everyone who donated tonight, guys. We cleared out our daily donation goal. The fun doesn't stop there. I think we got about 1 or 2 left in us. You got like 1 or 2 left in you, Hector?
Oh yeah, I'm a night owl at this point. I also wanted to say, Lindsay, I thought we was cool. How you gonna send Erica 2 peaches and send me 1? That's diabolical.
It's because I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
See, I was gonna say something too, and I was like, let me not.
Nah. Nah. Anywho, if you voted for Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Request that and let's have a conversation. All right, let's have a conversation. And guys, keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's go ahead and get this up again to 250,000 likes. That's the goal I set. So 250,000. Also, we're still working on the Sleepy Caterpillar. We only have 12 of those to go. So thank you to everyone, because I am going to shake my head. All right. And remember, let's keep showing Hector all the love. Links are in the bio. All right. Hector talks with 2 R's. And if you're not following Hector, you should definitely do so. And tubers. Make sure that we're liking the stream, guys. Make sure that we are liking the stream. Is almost 100 people watching on the tube, and we only have 31 likes. That can't be right. Let me refresh my page and make sure. Suspicious. Okay, we have 84. I'll take it. All right, keep liking that stream, guys, and keep doing all of the good things. Hi, Messy Petty. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, sorry. I'm working and listening. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, it's okay, love. Thank you for being here. You have a great night.
Bye. You too. Thanks.
All right, guys, we're just looking to talk to Trump supporters. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Go ahead and get in the box.
Thank you. Because of Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay, for the $10 on Cash App. All I'm gonna say is thank you for all the peaches. All the peaches. Appreciate all
the peaches. Okay, all right. I know that's right. Hey, Ham, no. If you ask to come up, I'm not gonna let you up. You're either a child or you came to do something nefarious, and I don't like either of those. Wait, I do like children. I like children that are 7 years old and younger. And then there's one that's 11 that I like, but it's because I gave birth to him. So there's that. I had to clarify.
Yep.
Ain't that right, Granny? Granny J.
Yes.
Ain't that right?
Oh my God, it is.
All right, Granny J. I don't think that you did, but did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, hell no.
I knew it. I knew you didn't. All right. But thank you so much for being here, love. I hope you have a great night.
I got up here by mistake. So
no worries. I got you. I'll let you down.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. If you voted for Trump, go ahead and request up, and let's have a conversation. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's see here. All right. I guess we got to drop some more. I'm just going to say it. Hector, I haven't said it in a long time. And when you and I, get together and we get in our zone, it's a good time, right?
God damn it.
All right. You ready? You ready to do it? Let's do it. You ready?
No.
Come on. Hector, come on. All right. And 1, 2, 3.
Black.
Bernard, absolutely not. No, I just did like potato time the other night. Look at Mr. Ty. Mr. Ty said, no.
Wait, I'm gonna need some clarification. What in the hell is potato time?
Oh, Kiana likes potato time. So
Is
Kiana,
it pickle time with potatoes?
Yeah, pretty much. You never seen potato time?
No.
Shit's fun. Like I can actually get up and dance. With pickle time, I have to stay like on the screen because it captures your face. But for potato time, I actually get up and I be moving, like getting it, like out of breath. It's cardio. It's fun. I might do it on Friday.
Yeah, be busting it down on live. Crazy.
Yeah, because I'll tell you. I'll message you. But next week, you all are gonna miss me. That's all I got to say. You all are gonna miss me. That's all I got. So get it while you can. All right. Hi. Is it Hajong? I hope I said that right.
It's Hodgmo. Can you hear me?
Oh Lord, geez, I can't see without my glass. I can't see with my glasses.
No, you're fine. You're okay. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. Did you vote for Trump?
I did, yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
50.
You sound so sad about it.
I know, right? He sounds like he
feel
has
I
regret.
feel a little bad about it, but I'm a single issue voter, so or I was.
What did you vote for?
His foreign policy.
Foreign policy?
Yeah.
Hector, didn't Donald Trump? Okay, hold on. I'll wait. What about his foreign policy?
He's tough on the dictators, like Iranian regime.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Bonquisha. That's a name. I like it.
Hey,
Never met a Bonquisha before. It's new.
bitch, I never met a motherfucking ugly ass motherfucking train. You dumb dirty hoe, bitch.
You
You
came
big
up
ass
here to be
motherfucking dragon, bitch. You
nasty.
got bitch.
I
Shut
still
your
never
dirty ass
met a
the fuck up.
Bonquisha
You
before.
dumbass motherfucking bitch.
Ooh, you practice this in the mirror? Is that what you did? Did you practice this in the
No,
mirror?
bitch, so
Did you
motherfucking train.
practice
You
this in the mirror?
motherfucking mirror,
Sometimes I
bitch.
do
You dumbass
practice this stuff
motherfucking
in the mirror.
bitch. You want to be a girl so motherfucking bad. You big bald headed motherfucking freak.
Bald headed. I know you lying. You can call me a lot of things. You can say a lot about me. Bald headed ain't one of them. You can say a lot about me.
Who was that?
It was Bonquisha.
Who is Bonquisha?
I don't know.
All
I was
I
just
know is
excited to meet a Bonquisha.
all I know is you called for this.
I did say blagger, didn't I?
You sure did.
Damn it. That is my fault.
They was waiting on you too. They was waiting.
That is my fault. Oh my God. That was my fault. She was manic as hell. Wait, I don't know if I can say that. I'm just gonna say they sounded unstable as hell. Gucci, don't you see me? Don't be that way. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, golly Jesus. I gotta stop.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm Iranian American. So the Iranian community who lives in the U.S. almost everybody is pro-Trump because of his strong stance against the dictatorship in Iran.
How so?
By being tough against them, threatening to like bomb them.
Well, he did do that back in, was it May? It was, I believe May or
Y-
June. I can't remember the month. It was so,
Yeah,
everything
he's,
seems like so long ago, but
I know.
literally, we're still in 2025. Crazy work. But here's the thing, like Iran still has its nuclear facilities. Iran still has, uranium. Iran, as far as we know, is still enriching the uranium. So,
Yeah,
like, what has he actually accomplished with them specifically?
he got rid of some of his commanders.
Okay. Just get new commanders. There's
Mhm.
always a second in line.
Mhm.
What did he accomplish? How? So you just like that he like to blow stuff up?
Well, he's giving hope to the Iranian people, I think, by giving them confidence to overthrow their government.
What? Hector.
You said you was an Iranian American, so
Don't make that noise. Don't do that.
how? I just want to know how up to date are you on Iranian news?
A little bit, yeah. I watch it, listen to it in both Persian and in English.
So, what was the Iranian response to the attacks on those 3 bases that they had?
Well, they retaliated against Qatar and Israel by firing their missiles on them.
Bases specifically, not only did it not do the damage that the Trump administration lied about, but their officials, one base specifically, was it? I don't remember the names. It's been so long. Fozlov, whatever the fuck.
Hector, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I do apologize. Before you start doing all this labor, Hashmog, like, for real, be serious with us. All right, because typically when people say that they are a single issue voter, it's because of something that they're like passionate about. Like they know what it is that they're like talking about. They can go point for point for point. They definitely want to debate you on it. They want to talk about it. You know, they want to do that. So like, just can you just be honest with us? Like, why did you vote for Donald Trump? Because when it comes to this foreign policy thing, it's not giving you actually care.
It's actually Persian, not Farsi, because Persian is the original name for the language. Farsi is the Arabic.
Will you stay out of the
version.
comments, please, and please answer my question?
Seems to be afraid of the Republican Party. And because they know that's the only party in the United States that can stand up against them and take them out.
What?
And that, I mean, that's the feeling of the Iranian diaspora.
I'll tell you what. Ask the Iranians that Trump just shackled up and sent right back from the U.S. Ask them how they feel, and if you're next in line. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of negative things from his policies too, like you're pointing out. And I see what he's doing, like all the negative influence he has in our society here. But I think and I'm really speaking for the Iranian community in the United States, who are maybe not as connected to American society as somebody who's grown up here. They're really concerned about the lack of freedom in Iran, and Kamala Harris,
Iranians like yourself, Iranian Americans, are getting sent there. People who did nothing wrong because of the xenophobia from this administration.
Exactly.
I mean, that's true.
Iranian Americans don't support what Donald Trump is doing.
Yeah, that part of it's true.
I feel like I'm pulling teeth. I want to know why you really voted for Donald Trump.
And I'll just say this real quick. Democrats and Republicans both universally agreed that Iran is a problem and can be a problem and has been a problem. Obama specifically addressed it with the deal that Trump trashed.
Yep.
So there's that. Carry on, Eric.
Yeah. So like my question would let me see.
I think it's a problem of communication by the Democratic Party. I think the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they didn't do a good job of standing up, and even Barack Obama, for the Iranian people as much as they could have. That's at least that's the feeling that the Iranian people have of the situation. Whereas
Why do
the
you keep
Republican,
speaking for the Iranian people? Are you Iranian?
I'm Iranian. Yeah, I'm Iranian.
are?
But,
Okay. Are you from Iran?
He said he was Iranian American. He was born here.
I'm American
Oh,
first.
okay. I'm sorry. I missed that. My apologies.
I'm confused. What has Trump done for Iranian people?
Yeah.
Whatever they've done, they've captured the minds and hearts of the Iranian people in a sense that he somehow convinced the community that he's better for them because he's better at standing up against the dictatorship.
What? No, not at all. What they did, okay, first things first is that Hector already went over the fact that Trump is deporting Iranians who fled Iran because of the government, all right, who fled. So they came here as refugees, all right, and Trump has sent them back there. So there's that. I don't think any Iranian would be okay with that. Right. And then also another thing is that Trump's fight wasn't against the Iranian government. He was simply helping out Netanyahu because Netanyahu needed a favor because he wasn't expecting, Ayatollah's boom booms to be as powerful as they were against that Golden Dome. So he called Trump in, to assist. But what has he actually done to help the Iranian people? Has he started a refugee program to help Iranians get out? Has aid been sent to Iran to help people maybe get education like they do in Israel? Help them that way? Has he done that? What have they actually done to help? Is that the pink Kamala hat?
Yeah, that's the pink one. I literally just put it on to show it off.
Nice.
If you look at the Persian language and even the English language media that comes out of the United States and the United Kingdom are the two main areas where that English language programming comes, of the Iranian community who are opposed to the Iranian regime, the entire programming is pro-Trump.
Okay. Where can we see this?
Iran International. You go there, you'll see that. You can ask any Iranian who lives in the United States, and they'll tell you. I think the Democratic Party has an issue with communicating with the immigrant communities, especially the Iranian immigrant community that lives in the U.S. and the U.K.
I don't know. I think they absolutely have a communication problem, specifically with immigrant communities. I think that's
so, too.
vastly different when Trump's entire communication platform is get yeeted. I don't know. Feels a little weird.
I'm not saying anything that's pro-Trump.
I can't speak for Iranians though, so I don't know where this is coming from. I've heard
Yeah,
no
that's how I've been
consensus.
thinking this whole time. You're Iranian, so you will be closer connected to your community than either of us would be. Only thing I can do is use the resources that I have at hand to find something to either basically to substantiate your claim, and I'm not finding anything to substantiate your claim.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. I'm really trying to help you and your, because I don't really support Trump personally, but I did vote for him because of the entire community suggested that voting for Trump is going to help the Iranian people because it's going to get rid of the Iranian regime. That was the message that comes through very clearly in the Iranian media, the non-governmental Iranian media that based in the U.S. Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, how though? Because he even did he added back the sanctions on Iran. He did that. So he put the sanctions back, which of course restrict your countries, your countries, your parents' home country from being able to trade, all right, which stifles their revenue, all right, which again also prevents them from being able to provide social benefits to its citizens. So it's that's not good. What?
Most of the Iranians that are in the U.S. are either pro-democracy or pro-monarchy. So the former king of Iran's son, who moved to the U.S., that entire community who supports him to go back into power in Iran, they are all pro-Trump, all of them.
I feel like this is a hard thing to gauge. There's several different sources here, and everything that I'm seeing is showing that you guys are basically divided. Actually, as of October 8th, if we're going off of the Public Affairs Alliance of Iranian Americans, Kamala Harris was slightly in the lead of support for the vote. Held an emergency meeting about Trump's actions, Iranians for Trump, which seem to largely support the attacks. It's all pretty spread out across the place. So how about we speak less from the place of what Iranians think, and you just speak for yourself on what you like about Donald Trump's actions.
Well, I'm torn personally. So I can't say a lot of good things about Trump. I really can't. His personality and just his demeanor and the fact that he's dividing the country.
So you voted for him for the sole purpose of attacking Iran?
Yes, and the sanctions, because the sanctions. Yes, and putting more pressure on the regime. And I'm not the only one. So the question is, communities that en masse agreed to vote him back into power for whatever reason, and this is one example reason for that.
I think you're only solidifying that a vast majority of Trump supporters are very uneducated in his actions and how it will not only directly impact them here in the States, but people abroad. These small little wins that we may have in regards to, I guess, U.S. dominance or strength in telling our bullies to fuck off, is that the results of it afterwards, in part, like strengthening Israel, will bite all of us in the ass. I just don't see how this ultimately helps us long term, especially considering that once Iran is done with all the other things they're fighting right now, they're going to look at us.
Yeah, then you need to do a better job. You being your entire party, a better job of educating the immigrant communities, like the Iranian community.
Oh, we did. We very much did. And now ICE is scooping them up.
This is crazy. They just sent a plane load of them back to Tehran at the end of September.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, he's the one that you say that the sanctions are weakening the regime over there, but that also impacts the citizens. Again, it doesn't make any sense. And like, you aren't getting what it is that you want because the regime that you wanted out of power is still in power. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't mind the
like,
sanctions, depending on specifically what we're sanctioning.
But that part. But then, Hector, think about it also like this. And like Hajmog, like, pay attention to this also. You voted for Donald Trump, you say, for this singular issue, all right? But you're saying that you don't support the federalization, the federalizing of the National Guard. You don't support children going hungry. You don't support, millions of people losing their Medicaid coverage.
Right.
And also millions of people losing their private insurance coverage. So that's why we're in a current government shutdown, is because the Democrats want to keep the subsidies in place and also remove the Medicaid spending cuts from the big, beautiful bill. Right?
Yeah.
So we have that in place. We have cities being taken over by the military. I mean, we have our freedom of press and also our freedom of speech being restricted.
Yep.
And it's not just celebrities in which it's happening to. That happens every day on the apps in which we use.
Yeah.
Right? If you know, you know. Okay, so like, I'm not sorry to say this, sir.
Yeah,
Your vote went to this, though.
I
Your
know.
vote went to this.
Well, that's why I don't feel good about it. Plus his stance against the LGBT community, and there's so many different areas that he's a negative force in our society.
I also want to make this point with Biden-Harris administration's sanctions and why they're often looked at as looser than the Trump administration.
Why is that?
The Biden-Harris administration still had the door open and left room for the what's it called again, Erica? Joint Comprehensive Plan. Basically, the Iranian nuclear deal.
Oh, the nuclear deal. Yes,
Yeah.
the joint
They
comprehensive
tried to
plan.
leave some room open to bring that back into play.
Yeah.
The Biden-Harris administration specifically focused on sanctions when it came to human rights abusers, proxies, weapons, things of that nature, and election interference, because we know from the December 31st report, we had to sanction Russian and Iranian proxies for the propaganda they were putting into our elections. That's what they focused on, which I think was adequate compared to anything else that could harm their economy and then ultimately impact the citizens who have nothing to do with their military, who have nothing to do with the unaliving to America sentiments.
That's what hurt me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hodge.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, no, I said go ahead if you had a response.
No,
to
I'm
that.
done. I really have no. I mean, that's a good that's a good point. That's exactly it. Yeah, I think that's a good. And how Trump is conveying it. Plus, he's a tough guy, right? So
He's not a
he
tough guy. He
he
pretends
pretends
to be
to
a
be.
tough
He
guy.
pretends to be a tough guy, and so that could be attractive to certain communities for whatever reason.
I think being attracted to a false sense of strength could backfire when our foot is in the fire and he bitches out, which he's done
Because
on
what?
several
Taco?
things.
Taco, anyone? Taco?
Yeah. Because while he's just throwing random attacks and missiles at ships allegedly carrying substances and bases that don't have the materials that he's claiming, we still can't seem to get Putin to chill the fuck out. Or Netanyahu, for that matter. He's picking easy wins, or at least media clickbait wins, that everyone's going to go, okay, that looks pretty good, to pivot completely from the fact that he can't get our actual, our real, our imminent threats to not only our, I would say, our revenue, but also World War III. We can't seem to keep that at bay.
All right. Well, that's good information you've given me. But yeah, I guess if we can think about it more, not just particular about the Iranians, but well, in my perspective, that's important to me because that's my heritage or my culture. But maybe in a future election, there can be better outreach to such communities by the Democratic Party.
There are Iranian, I just went over one, at least particularly in California, Iranian Democrat officials and parties that very much do talk about these things and its impact. I think what you should do going forward is consider the fact that you are here in the United States. And while you're here in the United States as an Iranian American, you're under threat by the administration that you're propping up right now. We can compliment all the, I guess, suppression of the unalivers in your home place. That's fine, but it's for show. We need real solutions, and we started to have one, and it was going fairly well up until Trump took the Oval Office in 2017.
That part, because even like I'm just thinking, because you voted for this one issue, excuse me, but like Obama had put the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, that's what it is, Hector, a Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, so the Iranian nuclear deal into place. And as far as we all knew, all right, they were abiding by it. As far as we all knew, and then once October 7th, they removed, Trump took them out in 2018, May 8th of 2018, right? And when October 7th happened, they started to increase their enrichment of uranium, right? But like with Obama, they had it to where before getting removed from that plan that like they didn't concern themselves with whether or not they were building nuclear weapons because they had this plan into place and they were able to have AIEA. Is it what is it, Hector? The Atomic Commission? AIA, something like that.
IEA?
Yeah, IEA. Like they were able to have them go in and inspect the facilities and do all of these things, and they had certain regulations that they had to abide by. It was a whole thing. All right. And that, of course, was helping the Iranian people stay safe. I just don't understand how it don't make sense to me. It's not making sense to me. I think this truly was a test for you to see like if you can recognize evil when it's staring you in your face. And Hodge, I say this with the utmost respect because I know you can still hear me. You failed, my friend. You failed. I think that moving forward, and I think you did mention this, don't be a single vote. Don't be a single issue voter. Don't do that. You got to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to berate you or anything, but yeah, you
That's
gotta
a
look at
good
the bigger
point.
picture, sir.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey,
Erica's
Hector.
hat says Kamala would never. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
because Kamala would never.
She would never
She
be a
would
single issue
never.
voter. No shade. Yes.
All the shade. What are you talking about? All the shade. You know,
You know
Hodge?
what? He's been nice. He's been
He
nice. We
has.
hardly get
He
nice
has.
ones. We don't get
He
nice
has.
ones.
It's because he's full of regret. That's why. But I still, all right, because I feel like there's more. So I got to give you some type of sound before we get you up out the paint. All right, because like.
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
Like,
What was the reason?
Yeah,
That's really
like,
the reason. And it was the reason really was a community. In other words, everybody was voting. I'm not the only one that voted in that way.
that breaks my heart.
The entire media was pushing for that. The Iranian International, go look it up. Maybe they're an evil force, but they're the voice of the anti-regime news media in the United States.
Crazy work. That is crazy work. Hey, I don't not believe you. I just want to let you know that. Sorry. I believe you.
Yeah.
As crazy at like, even though to like there were almost 500 people here, like as crazy as it may sound, right? Like Hodge, I'm so sorry for messing your name up. I don't disbelieve you. I don't disbelieve you. I just think that that's like kind of emblematic of voters. And we all do a better service to ourselves and our neighbor when we inform ourselves about a myriad of issues. We just do, because then we're able to make more informed decisions, better informed decisions. So I should say that. But I want to thank you so much for coming up here tonight, Hodge, and I do hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Good night. You want to hear something crazy, Erica?
Sure.
You want to know? We'll play a quiz. Which administration do you think imposed sanctions for entities responsible for cracking down on protests, abuse in prisons, and targeting dissidents abroad? Which administration you think did that?
Was that Biden?
Yes, but also Trump. Trump imposed several additional sanctions on people who did that in Iran. Meanwhile, while he's doing that in Iran, appealing to the Iranian American base, such as this individual, he's cracking down on protests. He's enabling abuse in prison. And he is not allowing individuals who criticize America to come in. And the one here,
is it this? Is it this? They be doing this? Is it this?
And I'm sitting here. I was doing research on this because, like I said, I'm not a fucking Iranian. I'm not knowledgeable about Iranian shit. But I'm sitting here looking at this stuff, and I'm like, this looks good on paper. Like, oh, look at him doing all this great work in Iran with the sanctions. But it's like you're using this for points over there, as you're doing the same things you're sanctioning them for right here at home. One word for it. Yeah. I have several other ones. Some I won't say on this platform.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So what shall we do? What shall we do? Shauna had to leave. So Shauna and I are going to be telling dad jokes on Friday. I got her to commit to dad jokes on Friday. Not sure what to do right now. Like, where are the Trump supporters? Where are you? Feel like I could tell. No dad jokes, Erica. Focus. Focus. Whew.
Did Granny vote for Trump?
I don't know. No, Granny didn't vote for Trump. No, Granny voted for Kamala.
W Granny. Trump supporters, why are you praising the actions of Trump abroad when the things you think he's doing good on abroad are the actions that he's committing here?
Ooh. Hey, talk to the people some more. I'm gonna go warm this food up. I'm hungry.
I'm about to get me some food too.
That's right.
I'm just confused. Like, hey, Trump's doing good work over here by stopping this, by saying no to this, and then when it comes to your ass here in Montana, North Carolina, Mississippi, Texas, you're like, oh, it's fine. it makes sense. Trump saving black communities. You, my friend, are going to get an invite. I really want to talk to you about how Donald Trump is saving black communities. And if you do not accept that invite that I just sent you, you are a capital BIT. What? Never mind. Looks like you got your balls out of Trump's purse for a moment. Let's see how long you can keep them. Levito, you voted for Donald Trump, correct?
Yeah, voted red down ballot.
Are you a black man?
I'm above race, but if people would see me, they would say I'm dark skinned. So yeah, I'm black.
All right. Would you like to elaborate on how Donald Trump is saving black community? Erica did this, by the way, chat. Erica fucking did this. Would you like to elaborate on how Donald Trump is saving the black community?
Yeah. So predominantly black communities. Would you agree with me that they have history behind them, and that their history should never be erased, or the culture in those communities should never be changed?
Which is exactly why you shouldn't have voted for the man who's
okay.
the party that's doing it.
Yeah, so we know that even though America is called a melting pot, it's not really a melting pot, because white people, live segregated. We know that 60% of black communities are just as segregated as they were back in Jim Crow through the redlining and things like that. And black people, these black communities, predominantly black communities, they're a different culture is being forced to live with the blacks. And what I'm telling you is that we don't want these black communities, the culture in these black communities, to not fade away. We want to keep these communities predominantly black. So
our community is more than just physical property. That is only one aspect of our community, but we're still very much connected, regardless if we have a particular black area or not. Not to mention, I don't know why you jigaboos like to ignore the black and brown coalition that we very much had for some time. I know some of Latino men, specifically 67% of them, forgot the assignment, but we've very much been in it together for some time when it comes to many of our, I won't say equal, but correlating struggles.
Hey, Levito, you have like feedback, friend.
Oh, my bad. I mean myself when I'm not. No, I was good, Erica. No, well, listen, I can't speak for maybe where you live. Wait, where do you mind me asking what state do you live?
Texas, unfortunately.
The Hispanics down there keep, the blacks down there, they got 1/5 the vote of a white man.
Stop saying that. Stop saying blacks. You know better.
Oh, my bad.
She's diabolical.
My bad. Force of habit.
You are a black person.
Black people. Okay, I guess. You got 1/5 the vote of a white man down there, and Hispanics have 1/3. And Texas has the biggest majority of you people. They literally have the biggest majority of you people of any state. And
you people, the fuck is?
I mean, you're interrupting. I'm being serious. I'm trying to talk to you, and you're just like laughing.
This is a whole nigga.
Levito,
about
you
the
are
blacks.
a black
I mean,
man.
if you're gonna call me that again,
and you live in Chicago. Like, stop saying
said
you
the blacks.
people. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Hold on, Hector. Levito, are you white tonight?
I seen Chuck Norris when I woke up and looked in the mirror.
You get on my nerves, dude. I swear to God.
Oh, this one of
Get on my
yours.
nerves.
See, this that bullshit. I'll be telling y'all, she be just fucking calling them.
Levito is like the little cousin. He's like a little cousin, okay? He's like a little cousin that you have to rein in sometimes, all right? Like, to be fair, like Levito don't really care about much except for darn going 2A. That's what he cares about.
But listen, Erica, when I'm telling you, I was being serious when I talk about these predominantly black communities. And I mean, as much as y'all dog the 20% of black men who voted for Donald Trump, we get the most smoke out of anybody. You guys don't dare criticize the 50+% of Hispanic men who voted for Trump. And these people voted.
We criticize the hell out of them, sir. I don't know what you talking about.
I've never heard it. And you live in Texas. The Hispanic people down there, I mean, they think they're white. They vote red.
Have fun, Hector.
They vote red. Do they not? You live in a state where the Hispanic people show you what they think about you with your vote. That's the same thing you see. Oh, black people, 20% of black men show us what they thought about us. So what does that mean when the people who voted even more than us, what do they think about you? What does that mean?
That's literally the whole point. That's the whole point of voting for men like Donald Trump, who embolden stupid people, regardless of race, that ultimately vote on the negativity or the negative implementation of policies on the Black community in Texas and in the rest of the United States. That's the whole point. Because here's a fun fact that 60 something percent of Latino men who voted for Trump, even when Trump is gone, many of them still won't like us. That doesn't change the fact that we shouldn't give them candidates such as Donald Trump who will embolden their anti-Blackness and embolden their part in suppression of the Black community. We should vote on the candidates that will embolden people to vote for them, and then for them to implement policies that will uplift the Black community, even in a state like Texas. Like, I feel like your point, they brown and they don't like us, so we should vote with the guy who also doesn't like us and doesn't like them, but uses them for their vote. I feel like this is very backwards logic right now.
This be my final point, and hopefully it's clear. Like I said, 60% of Black communities today are just as segregated as they were. Are just as segregated as they were when Jim Crow and redlining was legal.
Well, hold on. Some of this segregation that you're referencing, but first off, that has a whole lot to do with income level and poverty, right? There's
And
an
also
aspect
a
of
whole
poverty
lot to do with
segregation.
de jure segregation, which turned into de facto segregation.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
it was by
Then,
law, and then it ended up happening.
then I would say some of that is by choice. We know in general, typically every race, literally every race, likes to stay with amongst their own. So it's not just a matter of white policies are keeping us segregated. We are just comfortable and feel better and are safer with niggas. That's all it is.
Okay, I mean, I don't know why you call yourself that, and you get mad when I say the Blacks, but you call yourself the N-word. So I
Yes,
mean,
I call myself a nigga.
wow, and you're just gonna keep saying it.
I mean, you're the only one taking it derogatory. If you don't
Yeah.
like it, I won't call you a nigga, but I am a nigga.
Yeah, I mean, Robert E. Lee's probably doing backflips in his grave right now, hearing you call yourself that.
I'd be more concerned with the dude who thinks that he's in relation with us because he's a felon. But okay.
Okay, but either way, like I said, I mean these these communities that we Black people have built up over time. I mean, I think the history should stay, and I don't think that the forced integration, even more forced integration now, I think that would change the culture in these communities. Is what I'm telling you. You don't believe that? You don't believe in bringing
It
in a
hasn't
different?
so far.
Oh my God, dude,
Are you
you're
talking
so
about
You know what has been
gentrification?
you're
changing
so
the
delusional.
demographics of our communities ultimately?
Oh my God,
Poverty,
dude.
white people, not Latinos.
I mean, blame the white man. That's okay.
I mean, can you? Okay, I'll tell you what. Because you brought up Texas. You brought up Texas, and now in Texas, our vote is 1/5 of other people's votes. Last I checked, and I was there at the hearings for HB4, which was the racist gerrymandering bill that was just passed, and they're now fighting in court. I looked at the people voting on that bill, and there was a couple sellouts in there. We'll say of the brown community. The majority of it was very much white people. So I'm looking at the problem, and the problem who enables anti-Blackness in other minority groups.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
Don't you run. Don't you run.
Speak of a token, he'll appear.
You goddamn! I felt my spidey senses going off. I felt like a little tingle in my head and everything. I was like, "Heck, you're talking about white people. I got to show up and represent."
So stupid.
Sorry, I'm the reason that Michael ran.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Erica, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Michael, y'all know his name? Y'all know these
Yeah, that's
people?
Michael. Yeah, that's
people?
Michael.
So
yeah, Levito.
So he apparently, like when he first started coming into mine, he came to mine as Michael, but he would go to other people's as Levito and shit like that. And he has a very unique voice, so it was easy to figure out who he was.
Okay. All right. Levito is young. I think Levito is like 22, and like he is a work in progress. He is a work in progress.
Do you want to hear my hot take about him?
Go ahead.
I think he is a troll. I think he
Mhm.
doesn't believe the shit that he says.
Most of it. I don't think he cares about his 2A.
Bro
Not
said Trump
like
is
he.
saving the black community. I agree with you.
Yeah, no, I think that he says this shit because like I think he might be like an undercover accomplice or ally. You know, that's a hard word for me to use, but you know what I'm saying? I think he does this so he can get us to dog walk him in front of people and bring up points because he does do research, which is very atypical of MAGA and a Trump supporter and everything like that. Like he does the research. He is able. Michael is probably known more about the 2A and the SCOTUS rulings and everything like that than anybody else that I've talked to on this app. Friendlies including. Like he does the research. So I think he does it so that like it feels like he almost sets you up to prove a point and then fucking rolls out.
Yes, that's what he does. He does that. He does that to me all the time, especially on Liv's panel. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Like, why'd you just leave that door open like that? But no,
Did you hear
he's
his
not
opening
stupid.
question, Erica?
No, I didn't. I was warming up the food. What did he say?
So his opening question was, damn, I'm trying to remember. I think he said, so you believe in the protection of black communities, right? Like basically keeping black communities safe and everything else. And I was like, yeah, which is exactly why you shouldn't have voted for the guy who's threatening that. And then he went into the brown people threatening it. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh God. Which is easily disprovable because we can talk about how they bring about business and economic growth. But Levito's hilarious. All right. Again, he's like a little cousin. He actually reminds me of my actual little cousin. That's another story. We don't got to talk about it.
He does like no, that is a
cousin.
perfect representation. He like that little cousin that is like, you know what? Like, shut up, stupid. But then it's like nobody else better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. And then like I think by the time he's like maybe 33, he'll be better. He'll be better. His frontal lobe hasn't developed yet. And I say that with love, Levito. Said with love. He's 22. His frontal lobe hasn't developed yet. And
goddamn, he's my child's age.
You people. I'm like,
what?
What do you mean, you people?
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll say you people
See, I
quick,
was
or
looking for
he'll
the
say
sound.
the blacks. He'll
See,
say that.
and he is too intelligent. Like that's the thing. He is too
He
intelligent.
knows exactly what he's doing.
Yes.
He knows. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I
definitely
didn't want
does.
to interrupt or anything. I saw Michael up here with two of my favorite people. And then, like I said, when I heard white people, I was like, that's me. They're talking about me.
They're talking about me. They're talking about me right now.
I
Chris
had to
said,
get
"It's my time."
I had to get some representation up here.
Brett, you can choose to leave now or you can stay.
Ooh,
don't know
I
what's
might
about
just
to happen.
bounce in the middle. Who knows?
Okay, let's see what happens. Hi, City. Did you vote for Donald Trump? We might be in his pocket. Yeah, we're in his pocket. He doesn't know that he's here. His pocket
City of
does, though.
Angels.
Oh,
What?
oh, what? I ain't like the way he said what.
You better not raise that baby to be racist.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
it
ain't like
feels
the way
like
he
to
said
drive
that.
a Ford F-150. 150 Ford Tough.
Yeah, that is Fort Tough and another one.
Built for it tough. Better not turn no corners real fast.
Yeah, built Fort Tough.
Flip over. Remember when the explorers, or was it the expeditions that were flipping over?
No,
Y'all
it was those
remember that?
Broncos. I thought it was the Broncos.
No, it was explorers or expeditions. It was like in the either in the early 2000s or the 90s. I'm almost 60. Help me.
Had to have been the Explorers because those expeditions were tanks.
Okay. You can't turn the corner too fast. And then bitch tip right on over. It was bad.
I mean, I hit corners going fast in my expedition, so yeah, it had to have been an Explorer.
Okay. Everyone's saying they're saying both of them. It was the Explorer tires and it was expeditions. Huh. I ain't even gonna Google it. We're gonna keep it up in the air. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep it up in the air. But yeah, I've been hitting curbs a lot lately. I don't know why, but every single time it's like bump bump, and I'm like, was that a curb?
You gotta switch over to them trifocals with your old
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's like, was that a curb? Like, I don't know how I did it. Was it? It was yesterday. No, it wasn't. It was it this morning? I feel like it was this morning taking Bubba to school, coming out of the neighborhood. That corner has been there. That corner is not new. That curb has been there. Some way, somehow, I'm making the right, and boom, boom. It's like, where did that come from?
You gotta lift your seat. You gotta lift it
Like,
up.
oh, that's what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
raise
sitting
your
too
seat up.
low.
Yeah,
Okay, bet. I'm gonna try
it
that.
gets really scary though when you can't figure out if it's curb or person, and then you shit yourself.
Was that a kid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you've had those moments. You knew all too well right
Was
there.
that a kid?
That
Y'all
should
be
make
doing
a
on the
heart
road
stop.
to where that's even a question.
Have you ever hit a curb going 40?
Yeah, I never thought it was a person.
No.
You ain't never hit the right curbs then.
I've hit some curbs. I have hit some curbs in my life. like Erica, did it just get there?
To be
God, what are we doing?
to be fair, like for Hector to hit the curb, he'd have to lean his head into it as well. And since it's always gone the opposite way, that's why it's not as bad.
No. Oh, guys, thank you so much for getting the 300,000 likes. Y'all are awesome. Can y'all do me one more favor? Just one more favor. All right. It's actually two more favors. All right, Brett, I'm sorry you're not included. I apologize. All right. It's two more favors. Can we please get Hector over 2,000 likes? All right. Let's get Hector over not 2,000 likes. I'm so tired. Over 2,000 coins. All right. And also, if we can we please knock out the sleepy caterpillars, and then we'll all go to sleep.
Oh no. Oh no, we absolutely can. We're not the party of cants over here. Okay. We are Democrats. All right.
Democrats.
We ain't Republicans. Okay.
All I heard was that the white man was excluded. What's with all racism in here?
Oh, fuck off.
All right.
And
Brett,
I'm gonna
tell
do a
us what
shameless
is
plug
racist.
for myself. All right. I'm celebrating today. I'm celebrating having my
wax your
first
head or
video.
what?
Fuck off. My first video ever going over 100K likes. I'm fucking celebrating. that
Let's
shit.
go.
Because I
Big
spend
dubs.
a whole lot of time editing my damn videos. Fuck ton of time. And the algorithm be like, fuck him. But today, it gave me some grades. So W.
Awesome.
Big
I'm glad to hear
dubs.
that. Go on to, is it pinned on your page?
It is pinned, yes. It's like
Okay,
very
awesome.
first one.
Everyone should go to Hector's page and watch that video and keep the views up. So this is on,
share
this is
that
on
shit.
TikTok. This is on TikTok.
Yes. I mean, it's on Tube too, but Tube gave it like 890 something. Yeah. Also, guys, it's same name. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Tube. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Tubes. But no, it hit over 100K on TikTok.
Awesome. Let's go run the views up. Make sure we like it, we share it, and we're commenting on the video also. So let's do that. All right, guys. Let's do all of the good things. All of the good things. Also, because Brett is here too, show him some love. I know maybe Brett will like lure in the white men with the beards and the fish in their profile.
Okay. Here, I'll help. Hold on.
It's them.
Oh, you know, they're fuming out. Like, oh, that sellout, that traitor.
There we go. This is
Hey,
what we're
Ms. Deb, I
talking
hope
about.
you're doing well. All right. So, Brett.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please tell us, why did you vote for Greg Abbott?
You could have done anything. I got personal beef with that man. You know that I have.
You do have personal beef with him. I could have done anyone, and I chose Greg Abbott. I was gonna say Trump at first, but then the universe was like,
could
say
have done
Abbott.
that. I could have done that. Like, literally, that man has, for lack of better words, ran away from me in the Capitol. Okay, yeah, like we fight. You could have picked anyone. Try it again. Yeah, let's go back to the top. Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
let's redo. All right, and action. Okay, hey Brett, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I sure did.
And okay, great. So as the background says, Trump hates America, why do you support him? Or we can talk about if you voted for the right, you won't see the light, which means you're going to hell. All right. Which one would you like to talk about?
So first of all, that's blasphemous. Okay, Trump is a Christian, and he sure is. His favorite book is the Bible. Okay, and he doesn't hate America. He loves.
No, per his ex-wife, his favorite book is Mein Kampf by Schmittler. That's his favorite book. He kept the copy on the nightstand, so there's that.
Well,
Also,
what does she know?
Donald Trump. What does she know?
What
she
does
slept
she
with the
know?
man for some years.
Yeah, she
knows a lot.
She just slept with him to get his money. Okay, what does she know?
Why would you say something like that? Like, are you trying to say that she was just a gold digger? Because now we're gonna get sidetracked, and you don't have to say stuff like that. Like,
Listen,
what are we doing?
Well, like you know that song, y'all know the song that I'm about to reference. All I'm saying is I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Okay.
But she ain't messing with no broke.
Well, you said it. I didn't. Okay.
Okay. Someone said that you're a troll.
I ain't no damn no troll. What is a troll? I'm a red-blooded American. Okay.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Okay. All right. So never mind. I give up. Hector, you got it. Because
Well, I want to tell you that
hold on, Hector,
your
one
red
moment. Because Hector, you got to hold on one moment. Because I'm like, what is happening here? Drop, please. He's a troll of the biggest kind. Like, what? He can't be real. He is real. Like, what are we doing? He's real.
You're looking at me.
Me, nigga.
Oh, but if I say it, then it's
You
a
damn
problem.
right. If you say it, all right. The floor is yours, Hector.
that red-blooded American Christian patriot that you're talking about cheated on all three of his wives.
Prove it.
The divorce proceedings?
And that don't mean nothing.
It means he's been divorced 3 times. It means he can't seem to be loyal.
How do you know she didn't cheat?
Because Trump never said she cheated.
Well, he never said that he did.
But, sir, the evidence says that he did.
Evidence. I've never not one time heard that come out of his mouth. Have you?
I don't think we need to hear certain things come out of Trump's mouth to believe it if we have documentation or if not straight up video evidence of some of his actions.
Oh, what video evidence?
Video evidence, not specifically of the cheating, but video evidence of other things that have taken place. We can even talk about the fact that it is documented, hence why he's a felon, as to him moving around money, that putting it under business records, moving around money to pay Stormy Daniels off. That was documented. That showed his cheating.
All that showed was that he was a good man and paid somebody who was not paid enough.
Is that right?
That's that. You're not
He
showing me
paid
anything
her to
different.
keep quiet about their affair because he
Prove
thought
it.
it would hurt his chances at winning the 2016 election.
First of all, no, you can't prove that. Second of all, okay.
Okay, Brett, what's a tariff? Let's move on. What's a tariff?
Okay. A tariff is a tax on China.
Sweet cocoa butter, baby Jesus. I can't.
I'm not doing this shit. They're like,
can't do
please
it.
drop. How do you all not know who the Brett Cross is? Like, this is the Brett Cross. Like, what are we doing? This
Where y'all
is
been?
Brett Cross.
What y'all doing?
I've
What
had
y'all
to deal with,
doing? This is Brett.
I've had to deal with too many of these individuals. I know what it's like to talk to them.
It's a
That is
tax
a
on
crazy
China.
price. That's like when Eric would be doing the damn. Those of you who don't know, there's a 26-minute video on my U of the Tube where Erica acts as Blagger. 26 goddamn minutes of her trolling the fuck out of our panel. We had a guy come up a few minutes in who legitimately bought into it. And then her and Manny start arguing back and forth with each other for the rest of the damn video. And it's because we talk to these damn people so much.
Well, what are friends for?
Exactly. What are they for? Like, seriously.
All my friends ain't shit.
Because like literally, I didn't say anything that hasn't been said to me or I've heard in your live or Hector's live or Santana's live or anybody's live. Like literally, even the like racist shit that I was saying in that moment is shit that I've actually heard these motherfuckers say. Like nothing was made up.
Brett, Hector, listen, yesterday, I can't remember. I don't remember if it was Dentrell. It had to be Dentrell's live. This guy, his name happened to be Old Man, right? This guy, he was like, he wants the government shut down. He's okay with it because he doesn't want illegals. You know how they talk, illegals. So undocumented immigrants getting Medicaid.
I think I talked to him yesterday.
Mermaid tried to explain it to him, but he wasn't getting it. So I tried, all right, and he ended up running, but he was unhinged. He was unhinged, Heather. He was a mess. I'm like, sir, what state do you live in? He says Kansas. I said, okay, I live in Arizona. I say, all right, do any of your state or local taxes that you pay help out with anything that we have going on in Arizona? And he says, no. I said, you're right. You're absolutely right. Now let's apply that same logic to California. He was like, I don't want my money going to undocumented immigrants. Okay. I was like, but your money's not going there. Your money doesn't go to California, sir. It just doesn't. All right. Your state and local taxes only go to the people. Taxes only go.
Thinking backwards.
Well,
It
so
was
I
so
think
wrong.
I think I talked to him yesterday, and I think I clipped him. I clipped two people yesterday, and I believe one of them is Old Man. If you could tell me which one of these was his voice, if it's the same person, right?
Okay.
All right, let me turn it down a little bit because it's loud. But
I don't care.
That's him.
okay,
That's him.
that's what I
All
thought.
top. That's him.
I don't care.
Yep,
That's
okay.
him. Yes.
Oh, he sounds like a treat.
The other guy that I got sounds a lot like him too. Watch.
I would tell you too. Somebody quit turning my goddamn
That's
microphone
not him.
off.
The first one was him.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's him all day. That is him. That is hilarious. Like, what are we doing? That was bruh.
I dealt with him on firearms yesterday, so I got you.
Boy. We got 7 more caterpillars, guys. 7 more caterpillars. That is 200 coins each. I know we got 7 people in here with a little 200. 7 people in here with a little 200 coins. Let's knock the haters of black women. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna do it.
I have a proposition for the chat. Chat, knock this out. And there's 2 different propositions just because.
Thank you, Gigi.
If you don't knock it out, I will do MAGA Brett, which is Christian Cross, for the rest of this live.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Thank you, Troy.
Or if you liked it, if you do all the caterpillars, then I won't do it.
Hey, Becca, do you know that you're up here, love?
Oh, she playing that good
That's that-
red-blooded American music.
No, that's that woke music.
Thank you, Let Love
Becca
Live.
trying to go to sleep.
That's like that Kendrick Lamar.
Thank you, Resisting.
Thank
Shut
you,
the fuck
Resting.
up, bro.
Is it resisting? I cannot see with my glasses. Is it rest? Did he say Kendrick Lamar? It's so much that's happening. Thank you, Resisting. Thank you, Sick of Society. Love your name. I'm a butterfly. Oh, guys, you knocked it out. Thank you. I appreciate you, Becca.
They
You're
were
still
scared
here.
of Christian Cross.
They said, nope, not tonight.
Oh, she left. Darn it. Bicycles.
Of course, y'all would pay this liberal commies on bitch.
Oh, Brett, are you on the tube?
Not currently. I'm working on it. I still have to fix TikTok on my shit.
Okay. All right. So, because the tube was asking for you, because I got everyone to follow Hector. All right. So let's say, hey. But Brett, guys, Brett is not on the tube yet, but he will be
But
soon.
I am here, and I have a site that is in the web that you can go to. It's just my name.
You be?
And then a period, and then the first 3 letters of computer.
Yeah. Did you guys know that you could book Brett? Birthday parties, weddings,
Drag
concerts, drag shows, Bible study. You
Abortions.
can book. You can book Brett. You can book Brett, guys, and you do it all at Brett Cross, com dot, and just reverse the com dot. All right.
Oh, that's
By
what
the
it
way-
is? Just that simple?
Mm-hmm.
Is that simple?
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, Erica, did Hector tell you about what me, Thickless, him, and Izzy are going to do?
Oh hell.
No, what are you guys gonna do?
Okay. Let me preface this. What pisses off MAGA the most?
I don't know. Intelligence? Shit, I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's a given.
Reading.
But drag.
Books. Wait, drag?
pisses them off. Yes.
Oh my God. What are you guys about to do?
We are going to drag roller derby.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
We are going to get our asses kicked in drag.
Yeah, you are, because I'm pretty sure that none of you all know how to roller
ain't
derby. So
athletes.
there's that.
I can skate, but we ain't athletes over here.
That's gonna be
But
awesome.
yeah, we're gonna find a great charity to give it to. All the proceeds and everything. We're gonna do this big. And I can't tell you Hector's drag name because I don't want anybody to steal it because it's probably the greatest one ever. So
Hector, text me,
actually,
please.
yeah, text it. It'll be faster. I was about to Discord it, but text the name because I came up with this, and this is the greatest drag name
Good night,
ever.
Amanda.
I'm not even going to cap. I had to give him a break from shit talking for several days afterwards because I was like, this is brilliant.
It is the greatest one.
It is good. Hold on, I'm finding it. Let me make sure I say it right.
No, don't say it. Text it.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. B sent
Did you
the
text it to
rising
me or
beast.
was it in the chat, the group chat?
I think it might have been in the group chat.
I think it was group chat. Okay, let me see.
That is good.
Thank you, whoever sent me that gifty thing.
It was B.
WB.
Warner Brothers.
Brett, you're old.
Yeah, that was before the CW, it wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. You're so old.
Hector, do you want me to just text it to you again? Just directly?
Yeah, just do
You
that.
don't know your own name?
I see the one with Christina. I can't find the one with
Oh, you got it now. Please send it.
Send
I need
that
to
over to
see it.
Erica. We have to keep this under wraps, though. This is the greatest name until it comes out. Like, this is the greatest drag name of all time.
Hold, please.
How old is Brett? Old as shit. How old do you think I am?
I'm almost 60, and Brad's older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Somebody said Brett Crossdresser. That's great.
Good play on words there. Good play on words.
42.
Fantastic play on words.
No, I am
All
not
right.
42.
Aha!
Fucking amazing.
That's disrespectful, but hilarious. Okay, all right.
It's not
I have feelings.
Well, no, it's not
I have
disrespectful
feelings.
because have you looked at other drag names and everything like that? It's always
I
a play.
guess that's why I say I have feelings. Because it's funny. It's so funny. What are we doing? That is funny.
So initially, I was like, but then I'm like, well, this is the whole point. So technically, it's not specific.
Yeah,
Not
it shows.
specific.
It actually like shows respect and everything. Because
Shows respect is great.
No, it really does because like I know a drag
Did you say
queen.
it shows respect?
Yeah, I know a drag queen, and her name is Sigourney Beaver. She's named after Sigourney Weaver.
It's diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's like paying homage.
Sigourney Beaver is unfucking hinged. Unfucking Hinge. Sigourney Beaver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired. All right, guys. I stayed 30 minutes later than I wanted to. All right. I did. So we're gonna call it. It's time to go to sleep. I have to take someone to the airport early in the morning, and I gotta be up at like 4 o'clock. So I know, right? Exactly. So it's time to call it. All right, Sigourney Beaver. I'm not gonna say your name, Hector.
Wait, hold up. Don't I need like, what is it? 1.95, 50 more
0.5,
coins?
yeah.
That's 5 roses, bro.
If you fill
No,
it
I
out,
said get you over 2,000, but they haven't done it. 2,000, but they haven't done it. Like I said, get you over 2,000, or am I
Okay, so
not
6
saying the
roses.
number right?
At 1.95K.
Oh, okay. It showed us 1.5 on my screen for some reason,
There we
so
go.
it did.
I thought.
There we go.
the white
Boom,
man had to
shakalaka.
do it.
See, Brett paid his fair share of reparations. I'll see you again
There
next
you
week for the next
go.
view.
Shout out to
You like that though, right? You didn't even ask why I voted for Trump though, because that's my favorite answer.
Okay, all right. Brett, Christian, whatever. Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for him because of 3 G's. God's, guns, and Jesus, okay?
Hector, look at the request. God, guns, and Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Man, this motherfucker right now.
No. Right? No.
Who is it? Text me, Hector.
Yeah, he did not. I'm not doing it. I don't know why he would do that. I think he's trying to test me because I told him that he can't come around here no more, and he know better. So no, absolutely not. Absolutely
Wait,
not.
can I take a guess real quick before you get off?
Sure. I'll tell you they're black.
It's funny to me. Do they ask you if you have drank your water and said something kind about yourself?
Did they ask if we want to build a garden? No. Hector, you want to buy a bus?
Oh my God.
Erica, do you know Oslo?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
So Oslo fucking killed me yesterday. Quick story before you wrap up. I know how it is, right? So he goes, because we were talking about like, I don't want to know who is behind Oslo. Like the secret is what makes behind Oslo. Do you?
Yes, I want to know. I think it's Tic Tac.
Well, he goes, is it too late to tell y'all that I'm Mr. Jones' ex?
What if? What the fuck if?
Well, I said, when did you come on? And he goes, but and the timelines kind of add up and everything. So we were starting to make conspiracy theories and everything. It's not. But
wouldn't that be like so friggin' that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? All right, that's a conspiracy I can get behind. I'm gonna
Let's
start
go.
spreading that rumor. No, I can't spread that because then people are like, well, Oslo can't come around here. No, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
That is funny as heck. I still think it's Tic Tac. You have never seen Tic Tac and Oslo in the same room together. Think about it.
That's true.
Think about it.
I don't think it's Tic Tac.
I don't think
I think it's
TikTok's
Tic Tac.
that entertaining.
What'd you say about Tic Tac?
I don't think he's that entertaining. No disrespect to him. I just don't think it's there.
The
I think it is.
I don't think it's there.
I don't know. I think it is though. Tic Tac can be funny.
I have
sometimes.
limited information on who Oslo is. I can tell you it's somebody that has been around, but has never been like real like crazy vocal on lives and shit like that.
Interesting. So
that makes me
Oslo.
think it's not Tic Tac because Tic Tac, like I met Tic Tac on Pickles all the like he used to be on Pickles all the time. So I don't think it's that.
Tic Tac has always been one. I don't think he's ever been shy about anything. And he's pretty like vocal and adamant about like the points that he
it's not
talks
Tic
about.
Tac.
I don't know. Just when
It's
doesn't
Mr.
match me.
Jones.
Jesus.
I'm gonna get Oslo to say have you drank your water and said something kind about yourself? I want to get him to say that.
You
and
make
I'm
sure he
going to
says
fucking,
friend at the end.
yeah, I'm gonna get it recorded on my deck and everything, so
Awesome.
I can play that.
So you can ask people when they come in. That'd be fantastic. Oh God. All right, guys. It is now officially 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for stopping by, Brett. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, much love, y'all.
Time out. If you're not following Brett, make sure you're time out. If you're not following Brett, make sure you're following Brett. All right. Especially for the people who were like, drop him. Make sure you're following Brett. All right. One of the best creators on the app.
I
It's a
Absolutely
2-for-1
amazing
deal.
person.
It's a
What you
2-for-1
say?
deal. Sometimes you get Brett, sometimes you get Christian. Like it's a 2-for-1
Exactly.
deal.
All right.
Yeah, and
Versatility.
I hate Trump, ACAB, all the good shit. I could go on the whole list and everything, but I'm not one of them.
You're not. You don't want to. Never mind. Bye, Brett.
Don't do this to me. You know I can talk shit all night. Don't do this to me. All right, much love, y'all.
All right, buddy. See you later.
One last thing,
Awesome.
Erica.
What's up?
Did you see it, Brett? Do you know about the whatchamacallit, the judge's house being burned down?
I've heard about that. I haven't read into it yet. But what the heck? Where did that happen?
Was it Florida? Hold on, I'll have to double check it.
Sweet.
Double check it.
Oh wow. It's a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
It's House of South Carolina judge criticized by Trump administration. Oh, so the Trump administration was talking poop about her.
Yeah, because
Oh.
she had some words to say about them. I think she blocked several things from them.
Oh wow. I don't want to read from there. I'm trying to find. I see MSNBC. Like with most recent stuff, I see MSNBC and New York Post. I don't want to read from either of those. So I'm trying to see if I have anything else that I can read from. That's most recent. Like the most recent update came 6 hours ago.
I have one from 4 hours.
Oh, awesome.
And that's NBC. It says at this point there is no evidence, and they specified it at this time, but there was no evidence to say that it was arson just yet. Allegedly, it was supposed to be an explosion, not quite something that was set. So we'll see.
We will see. We'll see what happens. We will see. Huh. Very, very interesting. It's so much that was like happening over the weekend that like I actually filmed like 2 videos. Now you should ask me that I post them. No, I did not. All right. So I did it. So there's that. So yeah, Shauna told me to stop being so critical of myself. I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see what happens tomorrow. All right. But here's what I do want to do, guys. All right. What I want to do is I want us to go say hi to Matt. All right. I fucks with Matt. Matt is cool. All right. Politics of Matt. Go say hi to Matt, guys. All right. Draw some hearts in the chat. Say Erica Ray. Do all of the good things. Make sure you're following him. Send a gift. Show some love. I think Nemo is hanging out over there also. So guys, let's go say hi to Politics of. All right. Super duper awesome guy. All right. Also, thank you guys so much for taking care of Hector. I got to hear him say thank you quite a bit, which is awesome. You guys also took care of him via the coins. You guys are fantastic. And I know, Hector, I know for sure that you got some new followers. Not followers, but new subs on the tube, right? Fantastic. Fantastic.
Much
All right, did I
appreciated,
check?
y'all. The
No.
final thing is them watch hours. Gotta get the watch hours
Yes.
up, and we're 2/3.
So close to getting those watch hours. All right. But guys, thank you all so very much for being here tonight. Thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, who shared the live, who sent the gift, who sent the donation. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And of course, I leave you with this as I do every single night. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. One moment. Hector, look at the request. Do you want to do this or not? It's up to you.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, fantastic. All right. So yes, guys, please, if you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. I absolutely adore y'all. Thank you for doing all of the good things. Let's do it again tomorrow. And with that being said, deuces out.
Kamala would never.